So as we left off, we had Knick Knack watching Robin and Remy being swallowed up by a zombie from its stomach. Moss and Krug sitting in the audience of what to be another glorious meeting by Jim himself. That is where we left off. Jim standing over Knick Knack as she attempts to try and tangle him. He stands there and sees that Remy and Robin have been taken away, and he looks at Knick Knack. The bell tolled. Bong! 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 This bell is coming from where you all. It's basically announcing everyone to come in. He looks at you, Knick Knack, and he says, I must part ways, but I'm sure my friends can easily handle you. And he turns and walks out of the room as these zombies slowly step closer and closer and closer to you. Krug and Moss, you sit there as they're talking and hanging out, and everyone's having a lovely time. Both of you roll me a perception check.
I got a good one. 20?
21.
Not 21 and 23.
Oh, 23.
Were you just trying to outbeat Moss?
I was.
So,
beat me.
True.
as you look around, you start to kind of notice something about the people that are in the audience. While it is an extremely diverse group of people from many, many different ancestries, you very much notice that it's two primary groups of people. The very old and the very young. It's mostly children running around at each other's feet and elderly, men and women standing around. There are a few people, tending to the children that are we would consider to be middle-aged or around that area. And
is that like a similar composition to the group from the other speech that we had already watched?
Yeah, this is the primary audience that you're seeing of the entire city.
Okay.
And slowly, as you're starting to look around, you both notice this. Jim walks in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing on this fine and glorious evening?
Woo!
The audience cheers and claps. He goes, I do have to start tonight's little meeting with a few bits of bad news. First, I'm going to be putting you all to a little bit of a test, all right? I've went out and I've told some of your people, I've told some of them to go around and tell that they're going to leave us. I've told them that they need to go out and just mention it. And I want to know how loyal all of you are. I want to find out how many of you are going to come back and actually tell us about these people leaving. The second thing is, we have more information about our temple being burnt down. We have a name to this. It looks like there is a Sorin Dark Moon who has burnt down our temple. But don't you worry, we will get revenge on them. We will get them, we will find them. We will not take this lying down. No. We will not. And Jim after that, he kind of pauses, and what seems to have been like this really tense stance, he takes a moment, just breathes. And he comes back, and it goes back to what kind of seems like the Jim he was earlier today, a little bit more happy, a little bit more cheerful, and he starts moving into his speech, his meeting. Knick Knack, you're currently surrounded by 4 separate zombies.
Super bad, real bad. All the friends gone, just a bunch of zombos, and it's not great, not going great for old Knick Knack.
So what would you like to do?
I am going to use my. I'm gonna try to use my alchemist fire again.
Okay.
Let's see what happens first.
Alright.
On is it? I'm in the middle and there's 4 like here, or are they all on one side?
So there are 3 on one side. That's where your friends had been taken away, and there is 1 walking towards you. There are more in the room, but they don't seem to be moving towards you. There's one that's, the one that was originally swirling the paddle that came out has gone back to going and swirling at the whatever liquid that they're creating up there.
And then towards where there's only 1 zombie. That's where the door is that
Jim left out.
Okay. Jim, what are we doing here, kids? I would like to throw alchemist fire at one of the bottom one of the vats to try to make the wall explode, to get the vat stuff into the room to help me make my escape.
All right, so roll me a perception check.
Okay. That's a 1.
Oh, no!
You do have a hero point if you would like to change.
Yes, I will burn that immediately in the first 3 minutes of the show. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's 12 plus. We're doing done perception. 7, so that's 19.
A 19?
Yes.
You know that these vats are currently have fire that is currently heating them up.
So what
You think that throwing alchemist fire probably not the best idea.
What if instead I threw an acid flask? Try to eat away outside. What are the vats made of? Are they metal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What an acid flask? Let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick alchemy and acid flask. So that's gonna be a lesser. So roll. Does it roll to hit the vat or how?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is happening to me? That's a 2.
Oh,
What do I add to that? Hold on, what do I add to that 2? Anything?
It would be your if you're throwing, it's your dexterity mod.
Okay, I just want to make
it's
cool.
basically it's this. It's your proficiency. So you're proficient in your throwing.
Right.
So you got at least 4 points. No, you're level 3, so you get 5 plus your dex mod.
There's 1.
So 6 plus whatever you rolled.
Okay, so that's 8. It's an 8. It's higher than a 2.
So you take this alchemist potion or this alchemist flask, and you throw it with all of your might. And one of the zombies reaches up and just taps it as it's flying through the air. Like its movement is just kind of like just perfect, and tips it, and it just smashes to the ground. You can hear it just slowly just.
All right, Knick Knack's gonna run now. I still have 2 actions, right? Can I? Oh, no, I used 2. I used quick alchemy, and then I used the throw. So I have 1 action left. Can I use that to try to run away?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what
All right. So which direction?
I want to try to run out the door that Jim went.
So you can definitely get to the door in your single action. You don't know if the door's locked. You don't. So you're gonna have to. You can spend that last action getting there. Does that work for you?
Yes.
Getting to the door.
Yes.
All right. So, hi everyone. My name is Jake.
God.
Cold open.
My name is Jake, and I am the GM of this show. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This is Court of Corvids, which is a homebrew game that we have been putting together for a little while. I am he, him, but I'm playing everyone, so I will be moving around from different things. Why don't we start with Krug?
Hi, my name is Krug. I'm playing Krug Claudel, the human monk. Both of us are he, him, and I'm very sorry to watch all of my party die. Tune in to the next episode when it's probably just me and Moss alone, and that for the rest of this entire stream. Bye. Goodbye.
And then Moss will inevitably own the cult at that point.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Knock on wood.
Hi, I'm Molly McIsaac. I play Moss the Magnificent, who is a snake oil sorceress, and we're both she, her.
And I am Michelle Bradley. I am playing Knick Knack, and Knick Knack's probably gonna die, so don't get too comfortable. No, old Knick Knack.
No, I love Knick Knack.
I'm she, her, and so is Knick Knack.
Awesome. Before we get any further, is there any projects that anyone is working on that they want to talk about?
This isn't a educational stream. This is a home game. We don't necessarily follow the letter of the book. We change it like you do whenever we feel like it. So if you would like to watch educational Pathfinder 2nd Edition content where we go over the rules like they're written in the book, you check out Game Gorgon on YouTube. That's youtube.com/QueueTimesMain. It's a great show. You should watch it. I love it very much.
Awesome.
I put stuff on the internet. all the time. Just like weird stuff, sometimes entertaining. I don't know if you like chickens, witchcraft, and sometimes video games and tabletop, mostly The Sims. That is things that I do. And if you just look up my name across all platforms, it is Molly McIsaac. I've been very quiet lately. Oh, and my new fun thing is next week, actually right after the finale of season 1 of Court of Corvids, I will be taking a little road trip with a friend of mine who is also big in the D&D and like tabletop world. And I will be live blogging the whole thing because we're like going to go to thrift stores on the way back to California, and I'll be like showing all the fun treasures that I find. It's a little like experiment to see if it'll work out as like a web series that I can add to my channel. So if you guys want to watch that, I'll be posting it on my Instagram as stories, which is just at Molly McIsaac.
Nice.
And you can find me everywhere on the internet at I Am Joy Bunny. Sorry that I'm there. I do also a comedy podcast every week. It releases on Thursdays called Senpai Buddies. That's SENPAI BUDDIES. That podcast is about Asian nonsense. We cover Asian pop culture news, make jokes, scream at each other, say the F word a lot. And that is my weekly thing. I'm also on Instagram doing a lot of Sailor Moon shit right now, so just gotta hop in there and look at that too.
Yeah, I've been seeing all of your Sailor
My
Moon
iPad
posts.
case.
They've been freaking phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah. They've been awesome. The only thing I want to talk about, I keep looking at my hand and forgetting.
Terrifying.
Is our Court of Corvids Discord server. So we actually have a Discord server where events in this game affect the Discord, and events in the Discord affect the game. So much so that, tonight is one of the first episodes that's going to happen, or has happened, I should say. That is a really awesome thing that we have been working on. We've been putting a lot of effort into that. If you want to be a part of that, you can head over to our Patreon, and it's just $5. It's a one-time thing. If you just want to do the $5 and then dip out, that's fine, but you get full-time access to the Discord server for the rest of the time. That being said, I think we're ready to go back.
I mean,
not emotionally.
we don't have to do it right now, though. We could talk about Discord a little bit more.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We could talk about where Will and Jonas are.
Yes, they're actually on tour right
Take
now.
off the glasses.
They're on tour right now. They're doing a West Coast tour, but they will be back next week.
Yes.
Whether
if their characters aren't digested.
Yeah, that's the key thing, is if they aren't digested. So
You should check out their music, though. It's Glass Beach Band. They're very good. I just went and saw their live show at the Echo this last weekend, and it was so fun, and I was such a proud friend.
This isn't even just like us plugging our buddies. Like, they actually make good music.
Oh, they're like amazing.
Like,
yeah,
I don't know how else to
Yeah, that's just good.
explain that. Like,
Queer
it just
pop
is
punk.
good music.
yeah, it's great.
awesome. You all
I mean,
finally done
Before you get glasses off.
can I just take a look at those?
Nope.
He has the notes written on the insides of the lenses.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
It's a ruse.
It's probably why Jim's so grumpy.
Cult speeches are right in there.
Oh no, those are right there.
Oh, good.
Those are permanently burned in the back of my head. In fact, during sound check, I was asked, "Hey, can you be loud?" And I started doing lines from. Anyways,
Lines is referencing vocal exuberances, not doing lines.
No. I was
lines.
doing lines of Jim Jones.
Yes.
Like I was actually, which
Yes.
a lot of coke. Anyways, all right. So let's kind of go back to where we were. Jim is standing up on stage and he's walking back and forth. I want to know what the two of you are doing. You've kind of gotten this.
Is Scott with me?
Scott is with you.
Okay.
But he seems to be completely enthralled with what Jim's saying.
So this is a meta question, but Krug isn't thinking this, but me, the player, is asking you. I'm assuming that the way you described his hands when they were fighting,
they're clean,
completely clean, no blood, no flies.
I would have mentioned that.
Okay,
Not
cool,
like
cool.
this?
Nope.
Oh, it wasn't not like this?
I imagine not yet. Okay, if they are clean and I don't know. Krug doesn't have enough information to do anything, so he's playing along still.
Well, I'm noticing the discrepancy
of ages, yes.
And I'm going to lean over to my Scott boo.
Okay.
And say, like, Scott, my dear,
Yes.
I'm a little interested in where people our age are right now.
Well, I mean, this is most of the congregation. What do you mean right now?
So there's not usually people in our age range? I mean, no.
There are a few. I mean, we are continuously growing. It just, I think that we pull in a lot of people that just need extra help. And I feel that the elderly and the young probably need the most amount of help out of everyone.
Don't you think it's a bit strange, though, if you're young and we're young and we're here, so why aren't there more of us?
It's just something that we're trying to work out.
All right. And she definitely is holding that information in the back of her head.
I'm gonna similarly lean over to the I guess my escort is what I'm calling her. I actually wrote down her name last session. I did use an entire period of time, Felicia. I'm gonna lean over to Felicia and say, "Hey, I'm a little bit like kind of nervous. Like, what's gonna happen right now? Like, what's next? I don't know. I just feel so kind of like I feel anxious. Can you like explain like what I can expect to happen?
For what?
I don't know. I just don't know. Like, what are we all doing here? Like, what is?
We're listening to Jim. We're
just gonna talk.
Yeah, we're.
You said something about a test. I didn't really follow that. Is that something that happens a lot?
Sometimes, yes, it happens. We sometimes, there are people who, it's. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out the best words to use. There are just some people who like to cause problems, and he likes to make sure that those people are found and dealt with.
Oh, and what happens if we how do they get dealt with? It's like a prison or?
Oh no. They're brought up on stage, and Jim talks to them and finds out what exactly they need, or why they feel that way, so that he can better solve it.
Interesting. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So it's not even like a punishment. He just kind of like tries to talk it out. That's interesting. What a great guy. If you want me to make a deception check for that, I gladly will. Because I
want you to roll a perception and then a deception.
Okay, cool. Okay, perception's going to be 17.
Okay.
Do you want me to wait or?
No, they're almost simultaneous.
20. Not natural, but 20.
Okay. It seems like your deception is working correctly. Your perception notices that she might not necessarily be telling the truth.
So, if all Jim does is talk to them, what if they don't like come to an agreement? Like, you have to have some sort of recourse against people that are, I guess, beyond convincing. What is that?
Well, and then as she's about to speak, there sounds like what seems to be just a massive amount of pounding on top of the tent. And all of a sudden the tent starts to wane back and forth. It is pouring rain.
Oh.
I was like a monster.
It's literally like almost instant. It's not like drip, drip, drip.
Yeah.
It literally just rushes down quickly from the sky, and even catches Jim off. Even like he goes.
And I noticed that.
Oh, that it catches him off guard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone kind of.
Oh, Moss like straight up like brandishes her wand. She's like, bitch, I'll fight the weather.
It's like from what you could tell, like he was. What the hell?
Okay,
like,
great, cool.
It's not like, oh my god, it's a specific thing. It's just more like, and he kind of looks up and he's like, well, I think it might be behoove us all to move to our separate homes and bunker down a little bit for the evening. We can all continue tomorrow morning after all of this. Please be careful, and if there is anything, please reach out to your brothers and sisters and make sure that we can all come together and help each other. Good evening, everyone. And he walks off to the side. And then the audience starts getting up and they start walking outside. What are the two of you doing?
As everybody gets up, I would like... Because Moss was on stage, right?
No, I was sitting with you. And Scott, right? Was I?
No, you definitely weren't with me. I don't think.
You two walked over there together.
Yeah, I thought
did
we
we?
were all sitting together.
Yeah.
You, me, and Scott, and
okay.
you're
I imagine it was Krug, Moss, and Scott is how I imagined it. But
Yeah.
it could be.
Gotcha.
I pictured myself sitting between the two of them.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to look for the three of them.
Oh, okay. As you roll perception, Moss, someone tugs at your dress and says, "Excuse me, I believe you dropped this," and has a piece of paper.
Oh, I don't think so, but thank you.
And then they turn and quickly walk past.
What
you.
are they? Who are they? Do I know them?
You haven't spoken to them once.
What do they look like?
They are a gnome.
Okay.
And they have green with a few spots of blue in their hair. Their color it seems that's the brightest part of them, but their flesh seems to be slightly graying, which is a sign of aging gnomes.
Okay.
Like they start to lose their color after a while.
Okay. I kind of like angle the paper so only I can see it and look at it.
It says, "Help me, Knick Knack." So you make it to the door.
Yes.
The zombies start to move closer to you. The one that you run past makes it to you, and it is going to attack. Krug, can you please hand me a set of dice?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Which Pathfinder app do you use?
Hey.
Hey! What up?
I'm pretty sure I rolled a 19, so I'm 90% sure that hits.
Cool. Hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, so my AC is 18.
Yeah, so I rolled a 19, so that for sure hits.
Yeah.
Because that's how math works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
19 is greater than 18.
It's fine. Knick Knack has lots of HP because I'm level 3. Hopefully the zombie is not level 3 also.
Please take 10 points of damage. And please roll me a fortitude saving throw as the zombie's teeth bite into your shoulder.
Please succeed.
Okay, that is a 10 plus...
10 plus...
plus, what would I add to this? Sorry.
Fortitude saving throws.
Oh, it's up here.
Oh,
Reflex
right,
will-
it's 9, so 19.
A 19?
Yes.
All right, you feel completely fine.
A bit.
Well, I mean, you got bit by a zombie, but...
Did it get bit? Did it get hit?
You got bit.
Bit, not hit. Okay.
Yeah, it literally went and bit into you. It is going to spend its last action also attacking, but misses. What would you like to do?
Check out doors open.
This is going to be a free action. I'll give it to you as a free action. As you reach for the knob, you pull on it, and it's not budging.
Knick Knack is having a heck of a time trying to figure out why I'm even here. My 2 friends are gone. I just got bit. I've never got bit before in my whole life. It's not great. Not great for no Knick Knack. I am going to... I figure I am like this close to the zombie, right? So I'm gonna... Beep, boop, boop. Where'd it go? I'm gonna... Bottle lightning him. This is a prepared item.
Okay.
Do I have to throw to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 7. Is it throwing? Is it kind of melee situation?
It's throwing.
Throwing.
It's
Okay,
still-
so 7 plus 6 is 13. Nailed it.
13 is not.
Are you kidding me?
You should take some of these dice.
I
feel like your dice are
I
good.
just don't know.
They're so cute, but they're
know,
cursed.
there's
Use
some-
those green ones by you. Those are cute.
BS.
I've got a good feeling about those ones.
All right. I throw my carefully prepared bottle of tincture on the ground. I go, I'm just too
It's like
stressed
a
out.
1-inch thick layer of potion.
This is real scary, and I'm just talking out loud to myself because no one's in the room.
Can you tell me that number again one more time?
It was a 13.
So a 13 actually meets.
Oh.
So it
and
meets
if it meets?
It meets, it beats. So
does in fact beat.
roll your damage, please.
Oh, cool. I don't say that. I just think it in my head. Okay, it's my first time actually dealing damage because I haven't done the entire game. So how do I do
400 damage.
this?
It should say on that card.
Yeah. Okay, so 1d6. Okay. I know this is level 3, so this is 2d6. Okay. That's 4 plus 5. That's 9. So that's 9 electricity damage and 2 electricity splash damage.
So there's no one else around
Okay.
it, so it's not. No one else is going to take any electricity damage. But it definitely, as it hits it. So that's one action.
Okay.
Well, you got 2 more. What are you gonna do?
Knick Knack is gonna try with Knick Knack's feeble body to kick that door open
Okay.
with kicking.
Okay.
I use kick. Is it effective? Do I roll to hit the
So
door?
it's going to be that plus your strength modifier, which is 0.
Cool. I'm gonna nail this.
Roll high.
15.
You lean back up against the zombie, and it's like about to go bite you, and you like push your body forward, and you hit the door, and you can feel the door. You like, I don't know if you've ever actually kicked a door open, but when you hit it, you can actually see part of the door like bend out and snap back. It feels like it's real close. Like it's real close. You could probably kick it one more time and it might do it, but you're gonna have to do something like about that level of strength. Okay. So that was your second action. You have a third action.
Wait, I'm still beast mode actually. I forgot.
Oh,
because I took the bestial mutagen at the end of
yes,
last episode.
I do.
What does that add? It adds an item bonus to athletic checks and unarmored attack rolls. Yeah, so I get a bonus
to your unarmored, not your unarmored. I will say you can use this as an athletics check. So, what is your athletics?
It's a 0 happening here.
Yeah, so you're not proficient in it, and your strength is a 0, so it gives you a bonus. What is it?
Okay, so this is just a +2 bonus.
So that's a 17.
Yeah, instead of a 15.
It's not enough.
Okay, it's a big door.
It's not enough, but
door.
You definitely feel that you can see the wood that's at the door kind of like cracking, and you know you can hit it one more time and get out. But here's the thing that you got to remember is that there are still 3 zombies behind this one.
Yes.
And even if you kick it, you're gonna still be there on your next round.
All right.
So you've got a choice to either try to defend yourself or try and kick down that door and take some additional hits.
Okay.
So you've got 1 action left. What would you like to do?
No pressure.
There's 4 zombies. I only have 28 hit points left. I hit once and that was 10 damage.
Oh god, I need to go find you.
Knick Knack, what do? I'm gonna... I don't know. Okay. Should I just run away? I can't really though. I'm kind of pinned down. I'm gonna kick this goddamn door open. Whatever.
All right, do it.
Fuck it. Come on, open. So that's a 10 plus, what was it, 2?
Plus 2, so it's a 12.
12.
You hit the door, and the last threads of that door just shatter as you kick it, and it pushes open. The door swings open, and you can see the outside. You can see the free space around you. But behind you, you hear the very familiar sounds as it attacks you.
Hey, the door's open. Won't you want to go outside? Just look how nice it is. You can go, like, be free. Weren't you locked in here before? Isn't this your secret prison?
Now, refresh my memory, mine and Krug's memory. I'm sure Krug remembers because he's got savant-like skills on memory. But where is the building where the zombies are? Is it like very close to the main tent?
No, it's very on the outskirts of it. It's like literally probably the furthest building away.
But like perhaps like did it just like was it so loud of a door crack that did we maybe hear it? Maybe? And did we maybe hear Moscow?
Let me think about it. No.
Okay, cool.
So it rolled an 11. It has a modifier of 9, so it hits.
Hello.
Take 6 damage, please.
Okay, it's less than 10. Feeling good about that.
It is less than 10.
Okay. It's gonna attempt to bite you again, though.
Nah.
So it has an 18. Does that?
I'm 18.
So it meets, it beats.
Wait, hold on. Or do I get the extra from this thing going?
It says unarmored. You get a bonus to your unarmored.
Oh, okay.
Are you wearing any armor?
No.
So then you have a bonus to your unarmored.
Wait, am I wearing armor?
So armor's up here. You are not wearing armor.
Cool, man.
Ooh.
F armor. I don't like that.
So you have it's
+2.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so it's a 20.
So that.
PC, right?
Yeah. So it does not meet, nor does it beat. So you hear the loud like chomping sounds as it bites at your ear as you're basically holding it off. Its third action, it's just gonna try to punch you, but it's probably not good. I rolled a 19. It has a +9, but it's a -10, so it does not hit.
Yeah.
Now the other 3 zombies' turns.
Knick Knack's having a real shit day. You 3 better stay over there.
So they're gonna spend their first actions getting to you.
Okay.
All 3 of them can't hit you. Only 2 of them can get to you.
Okay.
So the first one is going to attack. 16 + 9, so a 25 is definitely going to hit.
Yes, sir.
Please take 5 damage because I rolled a 1.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
It's going to attempt to bite you.
Get real low here.
It does not hit.
Nice,
Heck
nice.
yeah.
Oh wait, it doesn't have a third action. But the other one does. And by a third, natural 1.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah!
With its natural 1, it's going to lose its second attack. So it kind of stumbles as it tries to reach at you. But being around everyone else, they're shambling dumb zombies. It's not like they've got any sort of mental capacity to do tactics. Moss and Krug.
Krug's gonna look at Moss, try to have Scott like not hear this conversation, but if he does, that's fine. Do you mind giving me a minute with Scott?
Yes, that's fine. I just got a very strange note.
Dude,
She kind of like flashes it at you so Scott can't see.
right. Give me a very short minute with Scott.
Okay, thank you.
Both of you roll perception as you do that.
Oh, I did before you went back to the eating of Knick Knack, and I got a natural 20. Can I use that?
For this one?
Yeah, because you never told me anything about it.
What were you trying to find?
You told me to roll it. I don't know. Didn't you? I'll just roll it again.
I had you roll a perception and a deception.
It was on its side.
Is what I had you roll.
I thought there was one after that, but
I
maybe I was
don't-
crazy. 16.
Also 16.
Hey!
You can hear someone in the back kind of say, they're not shouting, but they're not hiding it. They're passing notes!
Is Scott noticing?
Can I just light it on fire? Can I just
You
disintegrate it?
get like prestidigitation or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
I want to obliterate it.
We'll make it a little flare.
Yeah,
But
sure.
like down low.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was in common, right? That note?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And
That was the language
do
you
I
used.
have do I have eyes on the gnome that gave it to me?
Roll a perception.
Jesus.
The most rolled roll in the game, perception.
Hands down. And I think in most
It
games.
was an 18. Does that count?
No,
because
floor
I dropped
dice
it?
do not count.
Fine!
If it wasn't carpet, maybe.
Floor dice.
Okay, fine. 11.
11. What were you looking for? Sorry, I got distracted.
I
by
was
notes and
looking for the gnome.
beats.
I was looking for the gnome.
The gnome
Oh,
gave
the
me
gnome.
Yeah.
You look around. You can. They seem to have gotten lost in the crowd, or they're already outside. Like they seem to move very quickly.
Okay. I'm just going to put on my best like meet and greet like charisma face and just like start like saying hi to people as they're leaving.
All right, roll me a diplomacy, and while you roll that, I want to hear your conversation.
And
with Scott.
as I'm kind of like brushing past Moss, I say, let me know if you need something, please. And then I go up to Scott and I'm like, Scott.
Hey.
It's been a while.
It has.
How have you been, buddy?
I'm doing wonderfully now.
I'm really glad to hear that. Look, man, you left kind of abruptly last time, and I don't think I really got the chance to say, but I just want to make sure you understand that both then and now, even though we haven't really known each other very well, I love you. No matter what. You understand that?
I did leave very abruptly, and I understand that.
I just want to make sure you understand before you keep going. You don't have to explain it if you don't want to.
No, I know. I feel I feel it's very important that I get this off my chest and tell you.
All right.
You and I view what happened to us as children very differently.
Yeah.
It's still something that I'm trying to get over.
I mean, I can imagine it being hard.
And as much as I do love you, I want you to know looking at you reminds me of it every single time.
I get that. I get that a lot. And honestly, man, like, it took me a while to understand it. It took literally spending my entire life studying the monastic arts to get it in my head why it was a good thing, why it was the right choice. And I honestly don't think that without kind of devoting your life to coming to terms with it, that you could understand until you become a parent. I think that's really what it is.
You have children?
No, I'm saying without. I had to literally meditate on it every day of my life to come to the terms that our parents probably came to instantly. Does that make sense? Like the mindset they had because they had children. Anyways, I'm not trying to lecture you, man. I get it. I get it if you don't want to look at me. I get it. Even though you understand it's not my fault, it's fine.
It's definitely not your fault. It's just something that I'm going to have to come to terms with.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to stay here and join us.
Yeah. Regardless of that, and regardless of whether or not I stay, regardless of whether or not you can ever come to terms with the fact that I'm associated with the struggle that our parents put you through, no matter what, I love you.
I appreciate that.
And I'm sorry for what it's worth, for what happened before, and
it's not
everything
something
else.
It's not something that you can. It's not something that you've done, so it's not something that you can apologize for.
You're right. And then I turn around and I say to Moss, do you have any idea where the other three are? It's been a hot minute. I haven't seen them at all.
So as part of my diplomacy roll, I rolled a 14, 15, 16, 20, 21 diplomacy roll. As part of that, like, as people are walking out, I want to be vaguely asking if they've seen a gnome, like, as in my companion, but I want it to be, like, vague enough that it could also be the gnome that gave me the note, if that's possible. Mm-hmm. Can I just kind of be like, oh, have you seen a gnome recently? And then it would be inferred that I'm asking about my friend. But it's actually about the gnome that gave me the note.
So for that specifically, so what was your diplomacy?
21.
21. Okay. So everyone is very pleasant towards you, and whatever kind of situation that could have maybe arised from the whole they're passing notes, you seem to completely just kind of like wash that away from everyone.
Yeah.
Roll me a deception. Because you're lying about, but you're also trying to get information. So
yeah, that's 20, non-natural.
20. Some people when they're talking, they're like, "Oh, your friend," and some people actually mistake for other gnomes in the group.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. So no, I'm telling you that that's happening, and so some people were like, "Oh, I haven't seen. There's the new gnome that came along the same time that you got here, and they're like, oh, but there's a couple others. They kind of like out of all the group, you managed to kind of pick apart where the gnome that gave you the note may live.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna file away that information, and then I'm going to turn to Krug and say, yes, I've actually been worried about that. Should we perhaps go find them, Scott? Scott, do you know where they are?
You turn around and Scott's no longer there.
Uh-oh.
He'll be fine. Trust me. He'll be fine.
I was supposed to go to his house.
What? Oh, God.
No. I was information mining, Krug.
Oh, all right.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I mean, just like... All right. We'll have the conversation later. Right now, can we just... Where do we even go to find these people?
Well, I think I have a good lead on...
Oh, right. You set that on fire, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Okay, well, screw it. Let's go try.
There or look for our friends?
I mean, I don't know where to start looking for them. Let's go find the gnome. See, if they need help, or maybe that was a note from our friends. I don't know. Let's just go figure it out.
Deduction.
No.
You have good deduction.
So-
Assumption is different.
What is the inevitable direction you decided to go?
I want to go to where the gnome might live.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that near where?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a massive town.
Different
Yeah.
city. No.
I'm gonna need you to go 3 days away. No,
Solve this mystery on my own.
Bye, Knick Knack.
Fun.
as you start going towards that way,
If I hear the sound of any door cracking,
no, I mean, there's still people out. In
Yeah.
fact, like there are people that are like tying down stuff on their house because it's pouring rain.
oh sure.
It's pouring rain.
Can
So,
I do a little prestidigitation like the rain just washes off of us?
You know full well that Krug doesn't actually give a fuck.
I do.
Krug's like, oh, it's bath day.
Yeah.
Moss works really hard on this.
Yeah, that's fair.
As you're walking through that, someone roll me a d20. Either one of you.
7.
7.
Sorry.
As you walk out, you start to notice that some people pay a little bit more attention to you as you walk by. And before you get to the gnome's house, one of them walks over and hands you what seems to be a stack of notes that are tied with a small piece of string. This is a human.
I would like to
hands this over.
stealthily take it from them. Like, as I see them approaching with the
Okay.
paper, and I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, please, that I can judge the intent that they want to hand me this paper.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to, like
Drug deal it?
yeah, like drug deal it, basically. And, like,
Sure.
I'm
roll
trying to
up one
roll...
sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or one
Roll it.
Shake the hand.
I know what you're saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, cool. Well, my stealth's high.
Pretty sure Krug rolled a 4.
Yep.
Fun.
My stealth's high.
Join
That's
Knick
not a
Knack's
lie.
side of the
Ooh, my
die.
stealth's really high. 12, baby. It's plus 8.
That's not so bad.
It seems as stealthily as you think it is.
Okay, great. Slightly above average. I'll take it.
So yeah, the notes are kind of a little bit soggy from
Sure,
the rain,
sure.
and after they hand it to you, they kind of like scurry off.
And I'm trying to like do it without
yeah,
looking at them.
You're doing it. Knick Knack.
Hi.
The
Everything's
door is open.
everything's
Whiplash.
There
terrible.
are zombies behind you. It
Yep.
is pouring rain.
Yay.
What did you do?
The easier for Knick Knack to get away. I'm gonna use my strong bestial legs. Has it been more than 10 minutes since this ding started? Okay, I'm still a bestial mode. I also have like some sort of like super fast no movement or some shit. Hold on. Where did shit go?
I think that's just reflected in your
Super fast
speed,
movement.
which is up here.
And small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna
didn't
use.
write it down.
It's a fleet +5.
Okay.
So, I will just use all my actions to get the F away from all these zombies and try to go back towards the center of town.
Okay, do you want to go to the center of town? Do you want to try to leave? Because you are on the edge of town.
Right.
You could go through the center of town, which would take you closer to like the caravan,
Mhm.
or you can go out of town and kind of trek around if you'd like to attempt it.
I want to go to the center of town, try to find my homies. Knick Knack has only known friendship for like 1 day. I will try to find my friends.
Aww. Poor Knick Knack.
So, do I have to roll like a
How are you going to make this travel? You gonna try to be stealthful? Or are you gonna
nah, just go run.
ready? And
Yep.
you're gonna try and roll this perception to find your friends?
Yeah, and I think I can use my smell sense to help with that, unless the rain is dampening that.
Ooh.
Sure.
Okay, let's try that shit.
You're probably gonna. Which friends are you gonna look for? These friends or the friends you watch
I
getting?
feel like the friends I watch getting eaten are not maybe with us anymore.
Okay.
Knick Knack is starting to mourn their loss now, so I will focus on trying to find these things. I know they were, I don't know, doing more diplomacy stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll it.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So I'm rolling a 5 plus. What am I doing here, buddy?
Perception.
Perception is over here, so that's a 12.
Between the rain and how far away they are, doesn't seem like you're able to sniff them out. But you definitely notice that there are a lot of people that are starting to go to their homes, and they're leaving from what seems to be like a larger tent kind of area.
I will. I'm trying to think what Knick Knack would do, not what I want to do. Knick Knack just gonna go to that tent with where all the people were, and maybe just assume that Moss is hanging out there saying goodbye to her fans.
All right, so
goodbye, fans. Goodbye.
As you run over to this tent, you can see everyone's walking out and walking away to their homes. Probably they're probably more jogging or running than they are like because of the heavy rain. You get in, and as you get in, you see that there's only a few stragglers left, and they're kind of cleaning up a little bit, and they're heading out as well.
How are the zombies doing? Are they chasing me? Have they stopped?
In fact, you don't even think they left that room once you got out.
Knick Knack's smart at getting out of ran instead of fighting with time in there. Knick Knack goes to where the caravan was parked. Where I remember it being parked.
Okay. All right. So, what are the two of you doing?
Well, you have the notes. Have I noticed
Oh,
that?
yeah. Are people looking at me?
No, I mean, everyone's mostly paying attention to their homes.
Let's duck under
like an awning.
awning.
Somewhere. Something. And then
look
open
at the
these
notes.
notes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I rolled. I don't know what I was rolling for. To open the notes. They're soggy, I guess. I don't know.
So you get to an awning and you look at the notes that this brown-haired woman gave you.
Yeah.
And you pull away and you pull the paper away, and it's a stack of notes, and it's got each one is a different handwriting asking for your help to leave.
Ooh. Are they like long notes? Do they say
No, they're like scraps of paper. It looks like nothing is a full page. It's literally just sections of paper.
And by asking for my help to leave, am I inferring that out of the words "help me," or are they like written out like paragraph style?
They're
things?
Please help me and my daughter leave. Please help my family.
Does it have names attached or no?
No, they don't.
I'm sure they wouldn't.
And yeah, you assume that they...
Yeah.
If they found the letters.
If you would assume, one, from the fact that Jim just gave a speech about looking for people that are trying to leave, that putting their name is basically a horrible
it's like a
idea.
suicide mission.
Moss, do you still got the box?
I do.
Can I borrow it?
Oh, yes.
You don't have the box.
It's at the caravan.
You gave the box to William. You gave it to Remy.
Remy has
because
the box.
Remy wanted to kiss the box.
I remember.
Yeah, but didn't we leave it at the caravan when we left?
Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, Remy or Robin have it. I know for a fact that they have because I think Remy was screwing around with it, and Robin took it from Remy.
I think we kind of got our answer. I don't even think we need to talk to this person. This is just, there's a contingent of these people that want to leave but either feel like they can't or they don't know how.
Well,
I don't know what the trouble is they're having specifically, but I also think if we go and talk to this person, that might put them in danger.
Well, I can tell you that earlier during Jim's speech, I was certainly alarmed. Like, hunting down people is a little... me too. It's not a friendly religious organization if people do not have free will.
Yeah, and also that test didn't make sense, right? Like,
no.
if they're gonna give a test, why would you say we gave people a test? Like, you wouldn't say we're giving you a test.
Do you think that they're testing us?
No, this is.
Well, perhaps they are. Perhaps if people are saying they want to leave, and if we answer that call, then we're not worthy to be members of the cult.
Some of these might be fake, but honestly, I doubt it.
Well, I think that we need to meet up with everyone again. We need to get the box back. We need to figure out what we're doing. Should we tell Scott about this?
Not yet. Please don't.
I'm not going to. I just wish that I could trust him, but he seems to have really, really, really gotten involved in this.
Honestly, I think I don't think he's 100% yet. That might just be me projecting because I don't want him to be 100% yet, but
he wants me to join so badly.
I get that. I think the worst thing we could do right now is pull really hard and try to pull him out. I don't think it's going to work.
I agree. I think that...
something else has to
I think that I need to romance him, and then his love for me will pull him out of this.
Right.
I mean, it's not a bad plan. It's not a bad plan. What power in this world is more intense than love?
I guess brainwashing, I'd imagine. I mean, I've never
What
been...
if it is love and brainwashing? I'm not going to brainwash Scott, but I'm just saying.
Look,
I
Mouse,
can be quite compelling.
if you can start another cult and then have Scott join your cult, then that might,
Well, I've always had a cult of personality, but, you know.
I think we should go back to the caravan, get the box, apologize to Arturo, and then go confront Jim.
Yes, and perhaps Herring can help as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Let's talk to Herring, too.
So,
And Knick Knack. Knick Knack is part of the organization.
Well, I mean, hopefully everyone else is at the caravan because
Yes, but
I have no idea where everybody went.
the
And that's-
alchemist certainly is useful.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
uh,
And then she lights all the rest of the notes on fire.
Good choice.
so all of you, the two of you head towards the caravan, and before you make it to the caravan, you can see Knick Knack
Oh.
running towards.
Oh, hi. Hey, we need to talk.
Oh, yes, yeah, we were just going back to meet everyone at the caravan.
Yes, I was running away from zombies. There's a whole
zombies.
There's a shack back there, and they took our other friends, and they're this is not a good.
Wait. Remy and Robin?
Yeah, they got kidnapped, but like inside a zombie.
Are they alive?
They didn't seem dead when they left. They were inside a stomach of a zombie, so it's.
Are you okay?
There.
Do you need anything?
Roll perception. Both of you.
Okay. Is there? Do I have anything though that would allow me to like sense if their life forces were still intact?
No.
Fucking goddamn it!
Well, look, I did
7.
so much better than you.
Oh wow, we're on the same roll.
7. Also 7.
7.
Is your total?
Yes.
Knick Knack looks great.
Cool.
Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, like I got bit a little bit.
You
Like,
got bit?
they were like they're zombies. Like
I wanna
the
heal.
definition of a zombie.
It's fine.
When we get back to the caravan, I'm healing you. We
Okay.
let's get out of this
Okay.
rain.
I honestly don't even think we go back to the caravan at this point. We need to go confront the zombies. We need to stop the zombies.
Well, they actually they were only fighting me because Jim said for them to kill me, and then he left.
Jim did?
And oh yeah, he's super evil, definitely 100% not
Okay.
good, not on the up and up.
There you go. That
and-
makes sense.
But then the other two got carried away, and I don't know where they are. So
Okay, maybe we need to go find them. We don't need to talk to Arturo anymore. I'm not leaving them here.
That's true, and also Remy has the box.
Oh.
So,
Okay, well, that sucks.
but okay, do I have a way of like communicating with Herring from afar? I feel like that's something that I would have just to like.
You can. I believe you have the spell message.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay.
And like let Herring know what's going on and to be like ready to like go and get us or like fuck off and run if I give the signal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna speak in some sort of code that we've established. I'm
Sure.
Yeah.
I believe you know Goblin.
Oh yeah, I do. I know Common, Elven, Goblin, Orcish, and Draconic.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
I imagine
Yeah.
you're probably speaking in Goblin.
Yeah.
In hushed tones. Or...
Yeah. Okay, so I let him know, and then Knick Knack, do you need healing?
like definitely, but I definitely need healing. I don't. Do you guys remember something bad happened to you when you get bit by a zombie? I feel okay.
I mean, I've
but-
gotten bit by a zombie before, and I
So you're
turned out
fine.
okay.
You seem cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean,
That zombie did bite me, right? In the first arc? Yeah, okay. In that case, yeah.
I mean, if I heal her, though, do I need to do anything else to...
Do you want to use a spell slot, or would you like to use the medicine roll?
I mean, I would rather not use a spell slot if we're going to hit combat.
So you can roll a medicine roll.
Will that
and,
help with the zombie poison?
you will be able to determine if there is anything that is affecting them, depending on how high you roll.
Okay.
yeah.
Where is medicine?
It's on the first page in this list.
Oh, this roll.
Yeah.
Medicine roll. Why is my medicine so low? Oh, well.
I mean, I don't think that really...
I'm so sorry. 3.
Oh, boy.
Actually, hero point, please.
Go for it.
Yay!
Because you will hurt her.
I know.
Save old Knick Knack.
Okay.
Oh!
Woo! Bam!
I'm stronger than before.
Dabbed.
Taller, wiser.
I'm a 30-year-old dabbing on stream. Gift me, goddammit!
That was aggressive. I'm a 30-year-old dabbing on stream. I love that.
All right. So that definitely heals you. I'm gonna look up how much exactly it heals you for. But why don't we continue on with the scene while I do that?
I can try to smell them out, but it's raining a lot, and there's just a lot happening. But
Which way did they go? Where did you come from?
Where did you go? Sorry.
Like all the way back in the super. So I know a lot about architecture. Anyway, there's a whole thing about that, but it's like the back building on the edge of town we were in, and then I didn't see which way I got carried off because I was getting bit a lot, and I had to go to a different door. So I'm not sure where they are, but it seems like Jim is either making zombies out of like these big flesh pots, or he's using people to make the zombies to do hard labor to make flesh pots. He's also some sort of Lord of the Flies. He got like he went.
Well,
everywhere.
that would be because of Calastria. That's the god, right? Mm-hmm. Or not Calastria. I wrote the god's name down. Calastria is my god. What's the god's name?
Abadar?
Abadar.
Nope, definitely not because of Abadar.
It's the other one.
It's
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. Yeah.
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that already.
Yeah, I do know
We
that.
did establish that in a previous thing.
So because I know a lot about gods.
Yes, you rolled a pretty high religion check. Yes.
Yeah, so... Oh, well, that just means that he's a servant of Beelzebub.
Oh, so he's not a servant of the other one, the other god.
Oh, absolutely
who
not.
loves money or doesn't love money, one of the two. I cannot ever keep this straight.
No, he is a false prophet.
Oh, so he just super loves zombies and flies now instead.
It seems like something like that. Yeah. Look, we don't know where they took Remy. We don't know where they took Robin. And we don't know where Jim is. I mean, unless you know where Jim is.
I do not.
And we don't know where Scott is.
No.
The only thing we know is where these zombies are. So did you have a chance to examine whatever you said there was like some liquid? What was that about?
They were like big vats, and it looked fleshy, but I actually did not have a chance to explore because I was too busy getting almost dead.
To be honest, I am feeling less than inclined to participate in combat right now if we can help it. I would like to perhaps...
that's fair.
We're just not on our full party.
No, I get that.
Can one of you track the zombie tracks from the warehouse? Maybe we don't have to go in the warehouse. We could just stay on the outside.
That's a good idea. That's as good
Take us to the warehouse.
idea as any. Let's
find a trail, look for clues.
Get there quietly though. If we could avoid alerting the zombie. How many zombies?
I was like a whole building full.
That's
I was
a
only
lot
fighting
of
six.
A whole building.
But they're not. I think they follow directions. I don't think they fight for no reason. It's just because Jim told them to try to kill us.
Oh. Well, maybe if you stay out of sight and we walk up to the zombie, then no. Let's just try to stay quiet. Let's just try to stay quiet.
Okay.
We've messed with zombies before.
Yeah.
Perhaps these are nice zombies.
Oh, one a day.
Yeah, probably.
Do me a favor. Roll 4d8.
8. Okay.
Because that with the critical roll, that's how much you healed for.
Oh, nice.
Yes, delicious.
So 6, 7, 8.
This entire
9, 10,
session
11,
is
12.
Heightened anxiety.
13, 14. So plus 14.
More or less than nuclear winter.
Oh, the session that I had a panic attack on stream?
Things that I do to Molly.
I'm at 31 now. Yay, thank you.
Awesome. All right, so what is the plan?
Go to warehouse, look for signs
warehouse.
of where the two were taken.
Be very sneaky in the process.
Yeah.
Maybe I just go we go close to the warehouse and then I'll just because no offense,
Sneaky.
but y'all aren't the most stealthful people.
That's true.
in
It's
the world.
absolutely true. Every time I walk,
Well, it's hard to be stealthy when you're this fabulous.
Were the zombies really fast?
They were like normal speed.
Were they 28
Alright.
days later zombies or Night of Living Dead
I don't
zombies?
get that reference, but even in real life, I don't watch scary movies. But I would also on the way, I'd like to keep trying to smell for them
Mm-hmm.
since we
That's
got
good.
like
Good
the sniffs.
Do I have anything that would be able to sense them or sense my friends?
I don't think so.
Finding people is
So
high level.
all
What
of you,
about detect magic? That's only a 30-foot radius, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
All of you, if you're gonna snake roll me your stealthy
Well,
rolls.
I think
he's sneaking.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get close, and then I'm gonna like break away when we get close enough.
Okay,
that
so
it wouldn't
Howard,
matter.
so you're gonna walk normally through town until you get there. Is that the plan?
I mean, I guess the
You can play however you want. I'm just asking because I want to be able to narrate it.
Krug's answer is yes.
Okay.
But that's just Krug. What about the rest of you?
I feel like I'm on like a hit list now, so maybe you should. Can you guys have like a piece of cloth to throw over me or something? Or...
That's a good idea.
Oh wait, I have a thing for. Hold on, I got a thing for this.
I can also just take my cloak off, or you could hide. You could hide under my cloak. Remy does
you're
that.
tiny.
I have infiltrator's elixir.
Oh dang!
So I will quick alchemy that, and it just I look like the same shape of. I look like a gnome, but different enough that I might be unrecognizable. A form similar to my own.
I was also gonna let you know it's definitely been longer than 10 minutes. So
yeah,
your
it's not
other
bestial anymore.
Yeah, your bestial is.
How long does this last?
I just 10 minutes, 10 cool minutes.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a standard.
Yeah. How long is it going to take us to get to the building?
If you book it, it'll probably get you there.
All right, cool. Let's book it.
So all of you roll me your stealth, and then also roll me your perception. So let's do stealth first for everyone.
19.
19.
18.
24.
Great. All right. And now everyone roll me your perception.
13.
8.
13, 8,
14.
14.
Cool.
As you're going across, you notice where Jim stays.
Write it down.
Like his house?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, is that Jim's house?
I believe it is. He very much enjoys me. I think perhaps I should go speak with him.
Krug's just staring at the house. Like, normally he'd be looking at you, like, while you're speaking, but he's just staring at Jim's house. Like, if we go up to Jim's house and you go in there by yourself, do you think you'll be able to prevent me from breaking down the door and whipping his ass? Because I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah, I don't think we should
resist.
go in there. I think we try to find our friends first, because he's pretty powerful.
Well, you two could. I could go speak with Jim.
But why? He's definitely evil. I feel like.
That seems dangerous.
You're probably correct, but perhaps he knows where they are. If they were being carried away on his orders, don't you think that perhaps they're with him?
I mean, it's up to you. If you think that you're so well trusted by Jim that at this point, after outing himself to somebody that he knows is traveling with you, I think? No?
No, he
Not
hasn't
yet?
seen us
Maybe?
together yet. 'Cause remember, I stayed outside the tent.
All right.
Like a good Knick Knack.
Maybe it'll work.
I also think you underestimate my charm.
Maybe I do.
Hey, if you
It's
join
up to
the
you.
cult, is there like a symbol, should we know that you're not goofing around when you say I'm going to join the cult now? Wink.
Yes, I'm not going to join the cult.
Wink.
Wink.
Whoa, I just had a weird deja vu moment.
Callbacks are fun.
Look, I mean, you have talent, for sure. That does not change the fact that it is dangerous. If you are comfortable doing it, by all means, I think it's a valuable thing.
I'm more worried if the two of you are going to be all right without my healing prowess.
But I feel like if we start fighting zombies, we might need healing also, though.
How? You're a gnome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see if I can lift you?
Okay.
Let me see if I can lift her.
Okay.
And like run. Like, can I just like? Is she like super light? Like, is she a bulk or is she like 2 bulk? Like, how heavy is a gnome?
What are you just trying to?
I want to see if push comes to shove, can I lift Knick Knack up and then run full speed away from the
Like a
zombies?
sack of potatoes.
You will be able to run probably not your full speed, but like I would say you would roll a strength check, and that would determine whether like how well you ran.
Okay.
Like it would go from full speed down to like the normal distance it takes you to go with one action would take all 3.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So from 3rd speed to full speed, depending on the check. Okay. I mean, I think I can get us out if it comes to that. So
Listen.
also sorry, and I put you back down.
Listen. I'm going to go speak with Jim.
All right.
The two of you can wait for me, or you can go to the zombies. I will find you, or you will find me as soon as possible. I will make this quick, and if worse comes to worse, meet me back at the caravan. Herring knows how to get a hold of me.
Okay. I think we should just decide right now. 15 minutes, meet back at the caravan. If you don't find us there, come to the zombies. If we don't find you there, we're going to Jim's place.
All right.
Deal.
Oh, a plan. Okay, good idea. Plans.
Ooh. Don't split the party. Sorry.
So the plan is Moss is going to go in. You're staying outside.
We're going to Jim's place.
Continue.
Yeah, you're all
I'm
three
going to Jim's place.
I'm sorry, we're going to the zombies.
Yeah, okay.
Moss is going to Jim's place.
So Moss, you walk up to the door.
Knock. I put on like my cutest face.
No answer.
No answer. I knock again. I'm like, hello, it's Moss. I thought I'd say thank you for such a great sermon.
Still nothing.
Scott, are you in there?
No response.
Can I try the door?
It's unlocked.
I'm going to go in.
It's tarp.
You walk into the room, and it seems like a very simple room. Very, very simple. Like, you imagine what every other place's rooms, or like every other place's houses look like, and it's almost an identical room. Roll a perception.
22.
You look around the room, and you notice that there's a letter sitting on the bed.
I take it.
Would you
First I'm going to announce, hello, I'm here, I'm in here.
With that perception roll, you know for a fact that no one else is in this
Okay.
building.
Okay, then I pick up the letter and look at it.
Would you like to read it?
Yep.
You look at the letter, and it reads as follows. To the Baron's office of Zargek.
Zarg?
It's a local town.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you a copy of this later.
Okay.
To whom it may concern. Salutations, my name is Soren Darkmoon, cleric of Pharasma.
He's the guy who burned down the church.
It's actually a woman.
Oh.
And a freelance investigator working with the Blue Caps, the town guard of the city of Kellendale. I'm writing to you as a petition for information concerning a group of semi-nomadic collective known as the Kin's People, or simply Kin. There was recently a mysterious fire in the town, and I am leaning the arson I am very sorry, everyone. I am leading the arson investigation. The tribe is collectively the prime suspect. I must find where they are, but my own time and resources are limited, so I must turn to you for help. They are known to reside in a large outdoor campsite, so any signs of squatters or large groups of newly arrived homeless outside of your towns may indicate their presence. I simply ask for notification of such kind of activity in your town, so my colleagues and I can investigate the reports ourselves. Please rend me this aid. I feel it is a civil duty to determine beyond reasonable doubt if the Kins are truly arsonists for the safety of all our settlements and the citizens, and I cannot do so if I am unable to find them. Please reply as this haste regarding your decision to aid me in this cause, so I may know on whom I can count on for support. Thank you sincerely, Soren Darkmoon, Pharasma Priestess.
Interesting. I would like to copy it onto a piece of parchment that I have, like magically.
Okay.
Copy it, fold it back up, put it back on the bed,
Okay.
and book it the fuck out of there. To find, I guess, go to the caravan or find them. They would have gotten far, would you guys have left if you saw that nobody was answering the door?
I don't think we were, how would we have been able to see? I think we would have just turned and walked away. I don't think we were even waiting for you to...
Yeah.
It's up to you. You can still say that you were outside, like, when Moss started knocking and not getting response. I mean, what would you do? Would you just, let your friend just, stand there? Or would you, are you the person that when you drive home at night, you wait until they get to the front door and open? Or are you the person that's I guess you're out of my car?
I probably would have waited and made sure that, when she knocked, there wasn't a fireball immediately afterwards, and she explodes and dies.
Well, then I'm coming back out, and I'm saying, I found something. We need to go to the zombies now, and we need to get back to my caravan immediately.
All right.
Okay.
I think we still need to figure out what that goop was. because
The what? The goop?
yeah, the goop.
Which goop?
You said there was goop. And
Oh
the
yeah, that
zombies?
goop. Sorry, in my head it's human
maybe you didn't
flesh,
call
but
it-
it could
oh,
be anything,
okay,
I guess.
okay.
There was no scientific evidence.
That's a little bit gross.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I got bit a lot. It was really gross.
While we walk to where the zombies are, I'm going to quietly explain to them what the letter's content said.
Wait, and it was in Jim's room?
Yes.
Isn't the note about it? Wait, what?
That
I am assuming that it was infiltrated from somewhere else.
yeah. But like
But it
jeez.
implies the kin as burning the temple down and not this Soren Darkmoon person.
I mean, like, is that surprising? Like, that they're trying to frame the person who's investigating the fact that the temple burned down, even though they were the ones that did it in the first place. Like, I'm not shocked.
No,
Do they even have any other, like settlements outside of this? I wouldn't be surprised if this was the only one and they're just making up every single...
Scott told me that this is the congregation.
Huh.
Scott specifically said that this is the main congregation, but they are trying to go out and meet and find other people.
Oh, yeah, he did say they have...
You do know that there are other locations, but
Yeah.
you don't know if this is the largest or what.
Well, they're not doing a great job. I mean, I wonder where. Are they turning their people into zombies, or are they using them to?
One thing that I noticed earlier, as did Krug, is that there is a lack of people in our age range, or our presented age range, as of course.
Oh, like all the healthy, strapping, middle-aged people who can do the hard work.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of old people and a bunch of kids.
Oh man, that's not good.
Which is like... I mean, there's some of us, but
the
like...
zombies, did they look
They look like zombies, so like no flesh. Confusing.
Middle-aged zombies?
No, like-
There's no
Yeah.
age. There's
Medium
no
height.
Yeah.
No faces.
You know they weren't children.
I don't know a lot about this Beelzebub character, but would you say
Beelzebub.
That's so close. It doesn't. Hey, listen, I'm not educated in the ways of religion. I got a 0. Is there any connection between flies, the Beelzebub god, and zombies and human flesh?
Oh, yes.
You want to with all this
Well, I
information?
already knew.
But
a lot
you
of
know-
that
you know-
stuff.
you know
I
a
he's
little-
the Lord of the Flies.
Okay.
Because I wrote that down.
Honestly...
Oh, natty 20!
Ooh.
Yes! Ah!
I'm
I'm fucking on fire. It's my third one today?
That's pretty fucking
Yeah.
Some good
Okay,
dice.
so you get to know lots of information about it. Okay, so
How do you kill it?
Beelzebub.
How do you kill a god?
Beelzebub himself. It was one of the angels who left and came down. And when they decided to separate hell into its many locations, Beelzebub was like, "Hey, I should be one of the gods that rule one of these." And they were like, "Yo, no!" And so he got super mad. And so his flesh was not his flesh, but his attractive angel body basically was removed from him. And then he became what he is now, which is Beelzebub. And so he's very much about revenge. One of the very common things for his followers is that they put their hands in not bile, but like body parts like flesh and bones, and then they hold their hands out as long as they possibly can until flies start to land on their hands, and that is like a way in which they pray.
It's like that like Mexican drug lord who had the like cauldrons full of body parts.
Oh yeah.
I don't
remember
or
the
something
name,
they're
yeah.
called. Not Gungans.
But you can now, with that natural 20, with the information you gain, you know that Jim is very much not a follower of Abadar whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
And that he is using the front of Abadar as these people who want to be wealthy and want to be prosperous, are using them as a means to further his worship for Beelzebub. With the information about these tankards, they're probably not tankers of flesh. They're probably something that is going to kill everyone in this town, and that this is a massive sacrifice to Beelzebub.
Oh, I relay that to you, especially as an alchemist. You would probably know,
Yes.
like, yeah.
Oh dang! I mean, I mean, if we can, oh no, I think our mission statement has kind of changed here. If he's gonna kill all those innocent people, we need to get rid of that poison or get rid of Jim.
So here's a dumb question, and please understand that I don't know anything about alchemy.
I just called him Beelzebub.
You did call him Beelzebub. That was pretty hilarious. Can you neutralize whatever is in those things? Like, does turning off the fire help? I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas.
I sure.
Or we
do.
could just
You can roll a crafting check to
blow it up.
All right. I mean,
But
I
the
don't
thing
want to
is,
send it all to
you
the
don't know what the best process is, because neutralizing it might be the best, or blowing it up might be, but
Sure.
it could also turn into an acid rain.
Yeah, that's the thing that Krug doesn't want to happen.
6 + 12, so that is an 18.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So with your 18, we're going to take our break.
Nice.
So we're going to take a short break. Please use the restroom, go get some water, and enjoy our new intro. Or our little break thing. Bye. Be right back.
Break.
And that's how you all die at the end.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
In real life, though.
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
So when I re-roll my character, can
Oh
I?
no, you don't understand. I poisoned your water.
Oh.
You die in the game, you die in real life.
Die in the Matrix, you die in real life.
You're really bad at that because it tastes great actually. So
I mean, I tried to make it not taste
arsenic tastes sweet.
does it really?
Yeah, it
I
tastes
don't know
like
why you know that,
almonds.
but I'm please send help. Thank you.
Is it arsenic or cyanide that tastes like almonds?
Arsenic, I believe.
I don't know.
I don't
Knick-Knack.
know.
Maybe we'll never know.
I'm pretty sure.
secrets.
I think arsenic, it makes you foam at the mouth, and cyanide tastes like almonds. Anyways,
I'm gonna look it up.
so with that 18, you know that the best way to, if this is in fact a poison, the best way to go about it is to neutralize the poison completely. If you don't neutralize the poison, if you explode it, if you tip it out, if you do whatever, it will be there. If you tip it out and it pours all over the ground, it's going to seep into the ground and it will have long-lasting effects, not only on the area, but anyone that's around that area. And this whole entire town has well water, which means that if this seeps into the well water, if enough of it seeps into the well water, it will poison the
Good thing I
town.
didn't break that tub earlier.
It's
I
cyanide.
relay
cyanide?
that to you both, and I mean, I guess I gotta neutralize it. Do I know how to neutralize it? If
You got to figure out what kind of poison it is first.
I think we need to go analyze this stuff, but we definitely are gonna have to deal with those zombies, and hopefully they are real cool about. I don't know. Hopefully,
Friendly zombies.
Yeah, I don't look like me, so maybe they can't tell.
I do have I could charm them if necessary.
Do they have
Yeah.
brains? Do they still operate?
Yeah, zombies work like that? I don't know if
Can I
zombies
charm
are
them?
smart enough. They seem
You're
pretty
gonna have to
dumb.
roll for that. I'm not gonna give you that answer.
Well, let's just go and figure out the situation. At the very least, we can try to look for signs of where the big zombie took our friends.
Yeah. Oh.
I think I wrote down
Find
charm
us.
effects zombos.
I mean, you can just roll it right now if you like. You can roll a knowledge religion
It
check.
says creature 1 hour. Is a zombie a creature?
There's a difference between if your spell works on a type of creature and if that specific creature has immunity to those effects.
So that spell will have traits, and one of the traits will be
Fine, I'm rolling
mental?
religion.
Roll religion.
Yeah, and mental. Oh boy.
8.
You super think you can do it.
No! Okay, that means I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you feel that it's possible that you might be able to convince them. They're not brainless. They physically have a brain, so theoretically it's possible for you to be able to tell them what to do.
Is this not common knowledge?
You experience zombies for the first time.
True.
So your knowledge of zombies is
But-
null and void.
But Knick Knack perhaps has not.
That's what the knowledge recall knowledge is for. Is to remember if you know that piece of information. So you can roll it.
Okay.
It's only gonna either confirm or
6 plus lore.
yeah. So it's religion.
Religion. Oh, no. 6.
6 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, they're just zombies. They're cool. They seem like Maybe it could be cool at some point.
All right. Well, I guess that's what we should try then.
Just don't recommend getting bit by them.
That seems like a.
Well, that's only if we have to mess with them. I really just want to get in there and try to analyze this
right.
liquid.
Yeah, let's try to avoid them if we can. If it comes to it,
yeah, let's be stealthy
then
about
you can try to charm them.
Well, then I'll seduce them, clearly.
All
but
right.
not all the way.
Okay.
Just, I'm trying to have some levity here.
This is gross.
I need a moment to get that image out of my
They don't
head.
have any flesh.
Well, why are you imagining it?
There's a lot that I can block out of my mind, but not...
Krug, how often do you imagine me having sex with various beings?
0 times unless you say it out loud and it's a zombie. Okay, look, let's go.
So you've thought about me having sex with your brother many times.
I said unless you say it out loud and it's about a zombie. I should have finished my sentence.
Well, now you're thinking about Scott and I having sex.
I'm objectively not.
But you should be because I'm describing it.
Okay, but look, monk, meditate, block things out
But
of your mind. You caught me off guard.
why do you like the zombie and me, but not Scott and I? Scott is a much better match.
I'm just trying not to throw up. Excuse me for 1 minute.
Is this what friendship is like? I don't know. Is this what's happening now?
I think so.
Can't tell if we're fighting or not.
No, I mean, I'm not. Are you?
Oh, absolutely
Sorry,
not.
I can't look at you anymore. I'm so sorry. I just keep thinking about it. I can't.
Krug, I am the most beautiful
Oh,
things you've
God.
ever laid eyes upon.
No, yeah, that's true. But the zombie though is just god.
Well, maybe it's a beautiful zombie. You don't know.
I mean, I don't think I could ever look at any zombie after one bit me and be like, "Oh, you're so big." Oh my God, Moss, please.
I imagine this conversation's happening.
Yes.
Yeah, as we're walking.
I'm also saying that you can't roll a stealth roll
Okay, but-
because you're having this
but-
conversation.
Aw.
But biting can be sexy.
Yeah, but not to kill. There's a difference between a playful nibble and a chomp bite out of your skin. There's a difference between those two things.
I mean, that could also potentially be sexy if consensual.
you and I have different tastes.
So,
Moss.
Knick Knack, you see the building.
Okay.
Once we see the building,
There's the building. Can I check outside for signs of a smell or a trail that the bigger zombie might have left
Roll
behind?
a perception. Also, remember right now, you are all soaked.
mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
This is a 6 plus a 7, so that's gonna be a 13.
A 13. You definitely smell the smell of rot. I mean that smell is
Strong
not hard to miss.
Krug's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely everything's still in there, still stinky.
As for attracts, it's so muddy out.
Yeah.
There is a good inch of water, and almost everywhere you step, while it's good that it hides your tracks, it's also
Don't make that noise.
Wetness, my favorite sound.
it sounds moist.
Knick Knack don't like you. All right, there's the building, full zombies and poison, I guess. So
Can we see into the building? She kicked the door off. This is Krug player knowledge, knowing that she kicked the door off. Can we see into the building?
If you want to walk, this is her seeing the building.
Oh.
Hey, there's the building.
Okay.
It smells like rot, and there's footprints all over there's mud everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that. There's unless you want to go.
Yeah.
do you want to be sneaky, go around
Let's
the
be
back?
sneaky going in the back. Yeah.
Hey, I kicked open the door earlier because I'm a badass now.
So you
Nice.
kicked out what would conceivably be a front door,
Oh, that
and
was
you
okay.
and Remy and Robin came in through the back door.
Oh, right, okay. It's the opposite way I thought. So let's go towards that front door. I kicked open.
All right.
All right,
Stealthy.
whoever's going, roll that still.
You do it, Kruggy boy.
21.
21.
Ooh.
So even with the heavy rain, you feel that if you move within a specific speed, the sloshing of water around your feet can be hidden by the heavy rain, and you make it over to the doorway, and you can see the door just. The wind is causing it to just flat back and forth because of the wind.
So am I up against the same
You're
wall?
up against the wall of that
the door?
that's
Okay.
slamming. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
And visually wise, the side that you're on, you're on the side of the hinge. So
Okay.
you're not you can't peek in unless you're gonna try to look through the hinge. Does that make sense?
yes, and I And just to be clear, the door is swinging outwards towards me.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
it's hitting the door itself, like the door frame.
Yeah.
But it's like at most it's like quarter opening and then slamming back into the door. But because Knick Knack kicked the door, it's just there's nothing to latch to.
Okay, I'm gonna get as close as I can get to the door without getting hit by the door, and then I'm gonna just try and see what I can see without like giving them line of sight, right? I understand that that's really suboptimal, that I'm literally trying to look through the crack between the door frame and the door, but if that's all I can get without like poking my head out, that's what I want.
All right, so it will be a perception check, but it will be a high one.
Sure, of course.
Another option could be an acrobatics check to try and grab the door as it flies open and keep it open. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do I feel like the zombies would be concerned about the abrupt stoppage of the door making that wub wub sound? Hitting the... About the dubstep? The abrupt stoppage of the dubstep?
Roll me a knowledge religion.
Okay. I don't know what my religion score is. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. I rolled a 7.
But it's also...
Is that a 1 or a 7?
I believe it's...
That's definitely a 1. It's definitely
wisdom based, though, which isn't that what you are?
I have wisdom, but it's a natural one. So, I mean...
Oh, you rolled a natural one.
Yeah, I thought it was a 7.
Oh.
It's super a 1. So you can go ahead and tell me whatever you want about zombies.
No.
I'm glad it was this roll.
So you think that, zombies are pretty smart. The couple times you've experienced them, the fact that they can emotionally be controlled by charm spells, that they'll probably...
Yeah, that's an objective fact. I can't wait for my character to fucking learn the reality about what zombies are.
That you think that if you were to grab it, that they would immediately notice it.
Okay, I'm going to not grab it. I'm going to do the first plan, just try to look through the crack.
Go for it.
Okay. All right. For 13.
It's... What little things that you can see in there is like flashes, so you're not able to see very much.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
Stick your head in.
poke my head around the flapping door without grabbing it.
So do you want to move around to the other side? Or do you want to walk all the way around?
Oh no, I'm gonna move to the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna move to the other side.
Yeah, so you're just gonna roll me an acrobatics or a stealth. Sorry.
Yeah. God. 15.
15. Okay. And now roll your perception.
Cool. Okay. 15.
You look in the room and the rain is hitting so hard that you're not able to hear anything that's in there, but you can tell that there is something that there's a flame in there because it is giving off a flickering glow in the room.
Okay.
But whatever it's shining on, it's either not moving or it's moving at such a speed that the flicker makes it look like it's not. But you do not see any like humans or zombies or anything.
I'm gonna...
The rain.
So I don't see like humanoid shapes.
Not from that angle.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head in a little more.
So you're gonna grab the door?
Oh, true. I would have. Yeah, at that point, I'm gonna grab the door.
All right. So you grab the door and you peek your head in. As you peek your head in, you can see what Knick Knack had described as this large, like metallic vat.
Thank God, I thought you were gonna say the large zombie.
That has flames under it. As you start to look up, you see there is a zombie just mindlessly stirring away at this whatever liquid is inside of this. But that's all you see.
Just one zombie stirring?
One zombie stirring.
How's looking over there, buddy?
I'm gonna walk back to where they are and be like, I just see one zombie.
Oh, a friend.
I mean, I don't know, but maybe, I guess. I didn't talk to them. But you said there were more. You said there were lots more. You said this whole building was filled with zombies, right?
Yeah, well, it felt like it. I mean, that was only after Jim showed up and he, called them all. He sicked them all on us, so... I mean, maybe now that he's on here, they're like taking a nap.
Maybe.
Little zombie nap.
They could also just be hiding.
Or, hiding zombies.
I don't know.
Well, tell you what, I need to analyze that stuff in there, so we need to figure out a way
look, why don't we just go in there?
okay.
If it's only one zombie, we could probably just, I don't know, kill it. Is that the right phrase? Do you say kill it, or do you say, like, re-kill it? Unkill it, I guess? I don't know.
Exterminate.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Alright, let's get in there. I mean, I guess we can be a little sneaky if we can.
So you're gonna all sneak into that room?
I just don't want to walk in by myself.
Yeah, and my goal is to get up to the top of one of those vats and get like a sample and a beaker, or examine it in some way.
And I'm just trying to protect.
I will also protect.
Yeah.
Protect.
I protect.
I protect.
But you also attack.
I also
attack if necessary.
So what's the order in which you're all walking in?
Krug first.
Okay.
Sorry, Krug.
Krug, Knick Knack, Moss?
Yeah, I can take up the rear. Knick Knack must be protected at all costs.
So
I am wand brandishing.
Where's my other beef?
Protect.
It's so hard to walk in a line when you only have one beef.
So you walk in.
I'm like the female equivalent of a beefcake.
Well, I mean, yeah, for damage, but
you walk in.
Shut up.
Did you just
I point at her ACS.
So you walk in. Knick Knack and Moss, feel free to roll a perception check. Oh ho ho! That's the roll I like.
26.
Oh, nice.
13. Yes, 13.
Knick Knack.
Math is hard.
As soon as you walk in, it hits you over the head, almost like a literal brick. You look around the room, and those zombies are still there. How did Krug only see one? They're literally standing in the middle of the room, just kind of aimlessly walking back and forth.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I see him now. Do I see him now?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I see him now.
Krug!
So,
My bad, guys, my bad.
Perception-wise, you're going to go first, then Moss, then the monsters, and then Krug.
Yep. Reasonable, yep.
I feel like you're really rude. You just, pushed us into a combat situation without giving us warning.
To be fair, I had the opportunity to notice them 3 times.
Yeah.
I failed all 3
No,
times.
I'm kidding. I'm just gonna be mad at the DM.
Do it.
Okay, it's like being mad at God. There's nothing you can do, but you can still
I didn't win the lottery again.
The zombies on the floor are all in a big group in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm gonna throw a smoke bomb at them.
Okay.
So let's get to throwing, kids. It's an 11 to hit.
Okay, so you overthrow. You
Perfect.
take the smoke bomb and you throw it, and it lands, and you can see the smoke start to build up from behind them.
Okay.
It looks pretty badass. They're all
But maybe the zombies think the attacks come from behind them.
Ooh.
Behind them.
So,
Or any of these
was that a
AoE?
quick alchemy, or was that...
That's just a thing I have all the time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's one action.
Yeah. And then while I'm distracted, I want to try to run up to to get to the top of one of the closest vats. So
Okay, so I'll say second action will allow you to run up to the vat. That is where there is a zombie standing on it with a big old ore spinning it.
Yeah, okay, so there's only one vat. I thought there was more than one vat. Okay. And then I will throw a Tanglefoot bag at
Okay,
that boy.
roll it.
Please. Here come that boy.
8 plus 6, so 14.
It hits.
Yeah.
Lands at their feet. I believe they need to make a strength saving throw or a strength check.
I have stuff written down here.
Escape DC is 19. Yeah.
This is just no on cantrips.
So it's fucking nat 20. Knick Knack can't cut a break.
So you throw it and it lands, and you can see it just all around it as it's gooey stickiness, and it kind of looks at it, pulls the stick out of the vat, and pushes down and steps off out of it. Uses the stick to keep it onto the ground, and then lifts its feet off one by one, getting out of it.
Cool.
So that's all 3 of your actions.
Yeah, man,
That's going to bring us to Moss.
Great.
How many zombies are there?
There's 1 up top, and there are 4 in the center of the room.
Okay. Well, we're trying to look this up. Do any of my cantrips have AoE?
Your cantrips?
Or any of this? I don't think any of
The only
my
thing
spells
that-
have AoE.
Heal.
Well, yeah, but that.
Heal.
But I can do damage against zombies with heal, right?
That's what you did last time.
Yeah, because it's white magic against dark dicks.
Yeah. So
Dark
if you spend
DX.
all 3 of your actions on a heal spell, it will heal all of your friends, and then it will also do equal amounts of damage.
Yeah,
to
let's
them.
fuck that shit up.
Yee, yee, yee.
Let's do it.
All right. So I believe heal.
One action is one.
So it's going to cost you all of your actions.
Yes.
Yeah,
So it's 3
actions, 30-foot emanation, 1 d8.
All right. Cool.
And the d8.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but was it in the errata that it was 1d8 plus the 8?
Was it?
I think so. So I think it's 1d8 plus 8.
Oh, that's amazing.
I believe.
All right.
If I could find it
so-
before you write it down, I'll let you know.
12.
12. Okay. So you emanate this light. If you have taken damage and you're not at full, take up to 12 hit points. That includes you. Are you at full or no?
No, I'm at
You're
less
pretty-
than full.
So you take 12 additional hit points. You gain them.
Oh, I get them. Okay.
Yeah, you're
I get
yeah.
confused.
She's literally. Why don't you describe what it looks like?
I look like the most ethereal, unearthly creature you've ever seen in your life. I am surrounded by dancing lights. There is beautiful light coming up around me that is emanating from around me. It is surrounding my friends with a warm, beautiful glow, and it is attacking the zombies, like piercing through them.
Nice.
Did you see anything?
Did I say anything?
See anything?
Oh.
You
Oh,
said you were
no,
gonna
I
look
didn't
at
see
it. Okay, cool. You're just like, I found a thing. That's what
Well,
your
I can't
face
tell
looked-
what you were looking at.
Oh.
Because it's your...
It's very beautiful.
Yay.
Uh,
That's great.
so you see them all kind of like. Then that's all 3 of your actions, which brings us to their turn. So, Stick Boy is going to hit you.
Nope.
Well, is going to attempt to hit you, I should say.
You should say. You're right.
22 hits.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's an owie.
GM dice seem rigged to me. Yes.
12 points of damage, please.
Yeah, well.
Oh, well,
Whacked.
I just gave you back 12.
Yeah.
You gotta take it away. It's tit for tat.
Then it's
Chaos
gonna,
magic,
then
balance.
it's going to try and bite you.
No, thank you.
19 minus 5, so 14 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Boy, oh boy.
And 12 doesn't hit. So,
Yay.
it literally it takes the ore that it had used and just kind of like hits you, and you kind of go back, and then it like tries to bite at you, and you're able to push it off, and then it just kind of like. But the 4 that are in the front move up to Krug, who is standing right in front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Crookie boy.
Ooh, Krug, you're probably not going to be hit by a 14, are you?
Negative. That wouldn't hit our sorcerer.
Not going to be hit by that. You see it. One of them just swipes at the air in front of you, misses completely. The second one just swipes at the air wildly.
Jukes for days.
The third one, hey, a 27 hits.
Yes. You can have that one. I'll give you that one.
For 13 points of damage.
Jesus.
Jake can have a little hit as a treat.
If 14 doesn't hit. So it goes to bite you after it hits you with its claws. You see it just dig right into your flesh, and it tries to bite at you, but completely misses. That brings us to your turn.
Nice. First action, I'm going to enter crane stance. So I get real low to the ground, and I spread my hands out like they're wings, and it looks really, really weird to people that don't know monastic martial arts. And then I'm going to make a crane wing attack against... okay, so describe the positioning. Are any of them adjacent to me and either of them?
So you currently have 3 around, or you have 3 out of the 4 that are attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in like a straight line in front of you.
Okay.
And so like if you're looking squares wise, there's one directly in front of you, one to the right of you, one to the left of you. Moss is directly behind you,
Mm-hmm.
and then Knick Knack is off by herself up on a staircase.
Right.
So no one is adjacent
Okay.
to you and another person.
Gotcha. I'm going to just hit one of the ones, like the one to the right of me. I'm going to just go ahead and punch it in its big dumb face. And let's do this. Oh boy. What about a... Oh, sorry, this is Flurry of Blows. My apologies. This is Perception. That's not the right thing.
I believe in you.
Boy, oh boy. Okay. 16.
16 to hit?
Yes.
16 hits?
Oh, sweet. This is some crane damage. 6 damage.
Okay.
And then other flurry, same thing. Same individual. Nice. That is 17.
17 also hits.
Sweet.
Get him.
That is 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. This one, you're punching it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just, one really good one to the face. You see its jaw, like, disconnect after you hit it, and then just a nice gut punch. After you do that, you've kind of got, like, just a little bit of, like, ichor on your hand from, like, punching this dead creature. It's not blood. It's just whatever that turned into.
And then at the end of my turn, that was flurry, so that was one action as well. I'm going to try to feint it.
Okay.
So that's going to be a deception roll for me, which is going to be super. Actually, that's okay. What about a 16?
That's against their perception, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It does not succeed.
Okay. Cool. That's my turn.
Cool. That brings us back up to Knick Knack.
I want to kick the zombie in the vat of poison.
Are you actually going to try and kick them?
Yep.
All right. So
Worked for her last time.
So it's going to be athletics check, and that's to trip them.
Aw, not so. Whatever, Knick Knack mad. Oh, does that count?
One of the mechanics in which I like the least in this game is how tripping and disarming work.
I like tripping.
Tripping's fine. Disarming sucks.
Disarming sucks.
It's a 13.
A 13 against their
Anti-trip factor.
their DC. Actually, yeah, you're able to trip them.
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah.
You're a martial character, apparently.
But here's the thing: they don't fall back on. It wasn't high enough that I would say they fall right into the vat. They definitely fall back, and they're prone.
Okay.
So you get a +2 to melee attacks and a -2 to ranged attacks.
Can I just like pour Alchemist Fire on him? Is that how that works? Is it still a throw?
I mean, like it's technically point blank. Like I would say that throwing I think it's supposed to represent from range. Like you're shooting an arrow while someone's laying down. Yeah. But if you're standing over someone and you have the thing, you should be like.
I'm just dropping it.
Yeah,
right?
so I'll give you that +2.
All right.
That's
Unless I just really rule a 1 here, which is totally possible. Come on! So 7 plus what we didn't hear this guy. So 13 and then 14, 15.
15 hits.
nice.
Okay. Damage is 2d8. 1. It's nice. 8 plus 5. That's 13. Plus 2 persistent fire damage.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeet.
Okay. So yeah, you just you just see it just like starting to like burn a little bit.
Okay, but still like moving around.
That brings us to Moss.
Okay.
All right. Can I do heal again? How many times can I do it?
How many level spell slots do you have?
3, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I would like to do it again.
Okay.
Time to explode again.
Oh yeah, Moss is right behind me, huh?
Yeah. So I'm going to do the emanation thingy again, which will heal you again, hopefully. And it's +8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god damn it. Well, 9.
That's still nice.
9 is better than 0.
Yep. Or 1, which it would have been without the 8.
So, you cast that out, and you see them They're still there, still alive.
Jesus.
And they're gonna come after you.
Of course.
One of them moves forward a little bit and attacks Moss. Moss, I assume a 25 hits.
Oof.
How
Very much
you?
hits. My AC is only 15.
Take 8 points of damage.
This is just for some mock. A
That
scratch.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah, boy, oh boy.
We need to level her up.
Oh, yeah, we keep forgetting that. Give her health.
Well, she hasn't done her health, her spells, or
Oh, boy.
any of her skills.
Oh gosh, oh geez.
Because
boy.
anything that she
Oh,
has
gosh.
training in or higher is all a level higher now.
Oh, well.
Second.
Well, I have 4 hit points left, so no.
That's an auto fail. If it falls off the table.
Well, good thing floor dice don't count because it was a 2.
Oh, I thought you were saying good, like, for us.
14,
I remember who I was talking
14
to.
does not hit,
No,
correct?
it does not. Thank fucking
Yay.
God.
All right, the other one is going to move forward. It's now Krug's going to get 3, 6, 7, 8 attacks.
Boy, oh boy.
25 hits.
Yeah.
Take 7 points of damage. Miss. What's your AC?
21.
Miss. Okay, next zombie, natural 20.
Oh. You're killing me. You're actually killing me.
Are you dead?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
15.
Damage?
Yeah. If it makes you feel better, I rolled a natural 20 and then a natural 1.
That makes me feel way better.
Yeah, so it's going to lose its third attack.
I'm okay with that.
So let's see, we are down 3, 6 attacks. We'll do the 2. 25 hits.
Oh, yeah, that's going to kill me.
10 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
So Krug falls to the ground.
No.
Bye.
Hey.
Did the bites hit me?
No.
Okay.
Did you take my healing, by the way?
Oh, I didn't. How much
9.
was it? Was it
9.
9.
Okay.
9.
The last one is going to move forward and attack you.
No.
Goodbye.
Does a... no, I rolled another 14. Or I got another 14. 17 minus... yeah, that one hits. 10 damage.
Oh my
boy.
God. Oh yeah, I'm down real.
I don't think you are.
Oh,
I
because
think-
you don't have your health
You don't have your health.
from getting a level. So you're not actually down.
Yeah, give me 3 seconds. I'm gonna figure out your health real fast.
You don't heal.
Hey, why
whenever
doesn't
you-
Pathfinder have an iOS app?
They don't have an official one. There is an Android app.
I know, I want that one because I just
That one's a great one.
I got this new fun toy,
So-
and I don't have a Pathfinder app for
So
it.
you gain 6 plus your Constitution per level. So you should
Minimum
have,
0.
You should have 6 additional one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No,
Plus
no.
8? Oh,
No.
this. Oh, this.
But you don't
Yes.
don't subtract anything.
Okay,
'cause it's
so
minimum 0.
I have 18.
yeah.
Okay, so I was at 10,
Uh-huh.
and then I just took 10,
Yeah.
so I'm at 0.
Okay.
So, holy shit, alright.
Wait, you were at 10?
I was at 10. If I took 8 damage last time,
Uh-huh.
if I had 18, so then I just took 10, so now I'm at 0.
Yeah, you're at 0.
Yeah.
Cool. Knick Knacks all by themselves.
Well, does that mean I'm down?
Level 3.
You're at 0. Yeah.
But
So-
does that like mean that I'm like dazed? Can I still cast a spell?
No, you're
No.
you're
So
at 0.
On your turn, you roll to see if you get better or if you die.
Which it is Krug, so you roll it.
I've never hit this low. I've never done this before.
Got a natural 1.
Okay, so that's
Well, cool.
I believe that's 2.
Yeah.
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 You can only lose 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knick Knack. You
wow.
see your friends fall to the ground.
Wow.
Cool, great.
Wow, I sure can't.
Please roll me a free perception check.
Cool. 15 plus 7, 22.
You think if you placed a real good alchemist fire,
Mm-hmm.
you could probably take those zombies out that are by your friends. But that's going to leave you open to attack from the zombie that's by you.
Got it. Are all of, let me see. I need my prepared ones. I have one more prepared alchemical fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do that one. I'll do that one first.
All right, roll to see if you hit.
Please.
You have to roll a 13 or higher.
Okay. And then I get a +1 of this.
I just realized we're currently dying because I failed 3 perception checks in a row.
10 plus
Well, the best thing
16,
is that with Moss's damage and the damage that was done earlier, you were all literally one round away from killing them all.
Oh my
17.
god.
17 hits.
Hey!
So roll well, and it might work.
1,
No!
7, 8.
Oh.
It's 8 plus 2 persistent fire damage and 2 fire splash damage.
That sounds good.
All right, so it lands, so it does a total of 10 damage. You see them, and they're still alive.
Oh my god!
They're still alive, but it's not much longer. You can see their flesh starting to
What do I got
melt
left?
off of their face as the fire burns away with them, off of them.
I can do it again.
Oh yeah.
It's up to you if you want to do it again or try and attack the one that's next to you now.
I know there's a lot happening. You both are already kind of out, right? Like, they can't damage them anymore? How does this work in Pathfinder?
If they choose to spend their action and attack, and that basically causes them to fail a death saving throw, which means...
Oh, so they still can get damage by them. Okay.
Yeah. If they choose... But that's if they choose to do that versus go towards the living creature that's up by them. That's throwing fire at them.
Wait, so could I cast another heal?
You're passed out.
But I don't want to be passed out.
This sucks. I choose to save my friends. I will do a quick alchemy.
Okay.
Which is up to my turns. And try this shit again.
Your last 2 actions, yeah.
Please hit. Please don't listen to me, main. That is a 6 plus 7 plus another 6 is 20. Is 13.
13?
Yeah.
13 is the exact number.
Oof. And then 2 of these guys.
I'm really attached to Moss, Michelle. Don't fuck it up.
Do my best. My dice rolls are so cursed today. That's a 3 plus 4. That's 7 plus 7, 8, 9.
You see the bottle fly into the air as it spins. It lands on your main target and bursts, and the flames land on its friends, and you can see them writhing up and reaching out as the muscle mass on their arms just drip off of their bone, and they just collapse to the ground.
Haha! Don't mess with Knick Knack, or Knick Knack will mess you up.
Here's the thing: you're not out of the woods yet. Since
what's out of these woods you speak?
Moss, please roll a d20 and roll 11 or higher.
Please.
No, you're not adding anything to it.
You can fail more than one of these. Oh boy.
So
it wasn't a 1 like me.
Moss gets ever so closer to death. The one remaining zombie reaches out and grabs at Knick Knack's ankle.
Butthole.
And hits Knick Knack for...
What could it possibly do to me?
11 points of damage.
Fine. Fine.
It swipes at you again and it fails. And it swipes at you a 3rd time and fails.
Knick Knack getting it done.
Krug, please roll your 3rd and possibly final death save.
No!
That's
the
cocked.
cockiest dice ever.
Yeah.
Count.
That's a 1.
Oh no!
Krug is dead.
Are you serious?
Krug is dead.
2 natural 1s on death saves.
Oh no!
Wait. Sorry. Chat actually just reminded me of this.
Thank you, Chad!
Hero point?
You haven't spent any of your hero points. No, Krug.
Oh, I can just stabilize with my hero
You
point.
spend a hero point and stabilize.
Yeah.
I will spend a hero point and stabilize?
You can thank Jason for that, by the way.
Thanks, Jason!
Hey, thank you, and specifically, because there's only so many times that I can reroll characters and name them Krug without it just like ruining the immersion. So I appreciate that.
So you can. You're the.
I'm going to.
You're the only one that hasn't
point.
spent it.
That's true.
Because I'm the tank and we need it to stabilize, and I completely forgot about
tanky
it.
boy.
So
gosh.
you're stable.
Yes.
You're stable. You do not have to roll your death
Yes.
save, but you still are unconscious.
Correct.
Wow.
Thank you, Jason. We love you, Jason.
Emotional roller coaster.
Okay. Oh god.
By the way, Jason's the one that wants you to punch him in the face in the
Oh,
Discord.
I got you. Don't worry.
That's
If my character survives, I got you.
All right, so that brings us to Knick Knack.
Yeah.
whoo.
Yeah, it does. One more. I'm not gonna kick this guy because my kicking ability is really low apparently. I'm just gonna.
That was terrifying.
Yeah,
we lost it.
Terrifying.
Legit, like, chat saved you.
Yeah.
I'm super okay with it.
Jason says, Raffle, please punch me, Krug Senpai.
Ruffle. Yeah, I'm just gonna like use I don't know what happens to my Thunder card, but I'll just use the Alchemist Fire again because
Okay.
I'm my other card.
Yeah, that's
Does this still count as throwing?
Yeah.
Alright. The old slinging thing. Hey, nat 20!
Hey, get it.
It's 26, 27.
Boom.
All right, so roll the dice twice. So you're going to roll 4d8.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
Three,
just nuke him.
6. 6 plus 8 is
6 plus 8 is 14.
14.
High number.
And 2, so that's
16 plus, and then add your plus
Oh, yeah.
to that fire.
16 plus 17, 18.
Okay, 18. So you take this and you grab it by the hair, like whatever hair is remaining, and lift it, and you smash it against its face, and the fire just bursts out on its face, and you just see it, and it's as you're holding it, the hair of it burns off, and you're holding like a tuft of hair, and its head just plop to the ground, and its now even more lifeless body falls.
Hell yeah.
Ha ha ha! What did I say? Knick Knack saves the day! Power of friendship! And oh, y'all are still down there.
Yeah,
huh?
we can't hear you because we're unconscious.
I'm giving a speech and appreciate if you guys would wake up, but alright. Well, okay, so everything's done.
So you don't know what's going on with them.
Oh, okay. I
You just know that they're on the ground. You don't know if they're dead, they're unconscious, or what.
Cool. I'm gonna go down to them and check them out. And make up some elixir of life. So let's hope.
Elixir of life?
Because they're stabilized, I can heal them now.
So if you give Moss an elixir of life, she will come back and she will not have to roll anymore. If you give it to Krug has already stabilized, and just giving it to him will just give him health points. You'll have to roll, which we got this rolling confirmed. You have to roll a medicine check if to wake someone up. Out of this, and you have to have like the in combat healing to do it.
Sure.
So you can give Moss a healing potion, which I suggest.
I shall do so. This restores 1d6 hit points.
Cool. Roll it.
4.
Cool, Moss. You're at
5 because it's +1.
You're at 5 hit points.
Why?
Oh God, I never want to do that again.
I kind of thought you two were like the tough, beefy fighters, but
Well, I've never died before.
yeah.
Certainly not a pleasant experience. What happened?
Zombies fought us and we beat them. I threw fire at them a bunch. It was great.
Congratulations, Knick
And
Knack.
I guess you two aren't dead, so that's
Oh,
Wait, my bad.
goodness.
Did I get healed too? Did I get?
You're unconscious
Okay,
still.
so you haven't healed me yet, so I'm not.
Right.
I will cast another heal.
Cool. You gonna just use one action, or are you gonna spend the whole 3? Might as well.
Yeah, might
heal
as well.
Oh, poor Krug.
Oh, 6 and 8.
Cool. Everyone gets a 14.
Oh,
So, wait, what was my baseline?
Your baseline
My new-
is
my new
you
hit
got
points.
you got an additional 6, so you're at 18.
Yeah.
14.
No, and I know, but what is my actual hit points now?
Well, your hit points before level 2 was,
I know, but
it was 12, and then you gained 6.
oh,
So 18.
Okay,
Yeah.
18. Yes. Sorry.
So what did we just get healed for? Oh, 6 plus 8.
Yeah.
Krug, are you okay? Are you alive? You gonna make it?
Oh God. I hate zombies so
Right?
much.
I tried
This is
to
the
help you.
second time.
I'm not a fan. I thought I was being so funny earlier about the idea of me making out with
you
one,
were-
but no, thank you.
You were gonna make out with them. That was
I was joking, clearly. I don't think they even have tongues. It'd be like falling off. Oh God, this is terrible.
Yeah, that is pretty gross.
Could-
Okay,
Kicks a zombie in the head.
let's just do what we have to do and then get out of here before more come.
Did
Okay.
you have a chance to look at the? Oh God.
Not yet.
I don't think that she's had a chance to do anything considering she was saving our lives.
Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knick Knack is doing some great things while y'all are taking naps. Alright, I'm gonna go back up to the top of the vats and investigate this poison.
Okay.
To see if I can figure out what it is first, and then
Goop.
how to undo
So
it.
it's gonna be a crafting check.
Great.
Scoop the goop.
It's 4 plus 12, that's a 14.
So this is a very interesting poison. It's in a large vat, and what you notice isn't necessarily about the poison, but what you notice is that this poison it's bubbling up, and its like concentration is moving into a tube that is leaving this building.
Tube. Hey, I think we should follow this little tube here to see where it's getting output to. This is like the first part of a distilling technique for poison, and then
Oh, I didn't even notice there were tubes. I guess we should. Yeah.
I'm gonna I want to go down to the bottom of the vat and see if I can just kind of like turn the tube off for now while we go follow this tube.
Sure. So yeah, you go down there and you turn it and you close it off.
Okay.
And as you do that, you hear the
Like,
like
what's
this
that
high
sound?
pressure starting to build up slowly but surely.
Oh.
Like you hear like some sort of pressure is starting to happen.
Just
Maybe
kidding.
you should.
I opened it back
just,
up.
Maybe just yeah.
According to all my science knowledge, you should have just turned off tubes while things are boiling.
Yeah, I mean you can roll another crafting check to try and figure out why it's doing that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Crafting. Cool. 14 plus 12 is like a million.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah.
It's like a million. Math is hard.
You know that this giant vat is still has flames on it.
Right.
It's still heating up. It's boiling. It's building up a pressure within the tube because of that.
Right.
So you're probably going to have to do two things: shut it off and shut the fire off.
Alright, team. Step 1 into stopping this poison from getting made. The sausage getting made. Your funny joke I just made.
Clever.
Can you help me turn off this fire down here? Just like throw some dirt on it, or anything it's above water. Or...
Oh yeah, I mean
kinda
it's raining outside, so I'm
stamp
gonna
it
go
out.
outside and grab mud and just start throwing it on the fire.
Yeah. So as you do that, you hear the plop plop of the mud hitting the flame, and it's starting to die out. The smoke starts to emanate.
I'm also gonna try and and this is paranoid Krug at this point, who just got really close to dying. I'm gonna try to cover up the parts where I'm taking the mud, so it doesn't look like I'm disturbing the ground. I'm gonna smooth it out and pat it to make it look like it was still. It's just okay, just gonna make sure nobody knows that I'm taking the mud, and then I'm gonna go back inside.
So as you come back into the room, you hear something that haven't experienced before. None of you. You hear that loud bong, bong, but instead of a third chime, you hear Jim's voice emanate throughout all of Guyana.
At this point, sorry, are the cauldrons off?
The fire is off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Knick Knack has not shut the
Okay.
tube off yet. But you can do that if you'd like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Boop.
You hear Jim's voice. Oh, we have horrible news, my people. We have horrible news. They're coming for us. They're coming for each and every one of us. I'm gonna need all of you to come down here, and we're going to make our final stands against these intruders who wish us ill will.
I feel like he's talking about us.
I think there's a chance that he's talking about us.
Yeah, I'm not good at perceiving.
If he's not talking about us, I want to meet the people he is talking about because.
Where do you think he's
perhaps the people in the letter, right?
Well, they weren't
He was
planning.
scapegoating them, though. Perhaps this is just a ruse.
Well, I think he's just trying to kill us.
It's very theatrical, though. It's something I would do.
Do you think he's telling everyone to meet here or to meet at the thing?
Yeah, he said come here, but I don't know where he
Oh, he
is.
absolutely means the tent. It's the most theatrical place.
Can we tell where the...
Roll society.
Yeah.
Basically...
Get you my architecture.
Oh!
21.
12.
I actually got a good roll. I'm actually like trying to see if I have a society. I don't. 18.
Moss is 100% correct.
Cool.
Definitely the first location you all met.
Sweet.
We absolutely need to go there
All right.
to not arouse suspicion. But we still don't know where Remy and Robin are.
Yeah, we've got a multi-pronged problem here, as I would call it. I have to neutralize this poison first. We do need to find our friends, and we also got to follow this tube to figure out where the actual rest of this poison's going too.
What do you need to neutralize the poison?
What was your crafting check? Do you remember?
It was like 14 plus 12. So yeah.
You know that you've got the chemicals within your bag to be able to neutralize it, but you know it's going to take some time.
Okay.
It's going to take a lot of time.
Like
how
days
long?
or like months?
Hours.
Oh.
Well, I'm assuming you relay that information. What if I go to the tent? I feel like I would be the most expected there. And I will arouse the most suspicion if I'm not there. Because Scott would be expecting me. I could say that, Krug, if you don't want to come with me, that you're just feeling very sad about the conversation that you had with Scott earlier and that you're back in the caravan.
Yeah, all right.
And you could stay here and protect Knick Knack as she protects all of these people. In a noble, noble gesture.
Honestly, if Jim doesn't know about this already, about what we just did right now, I'm more worried about you going over to the tent.
Oh, I'm fine. I can talk myself out of anything. Besides, Scott has my back.
I don't know what Jim can do, but Jim has either talked all these people into being here, or Jim has magic strong enough to control all these people simultaneously. I think it's the former.
Krug, I also have a lot of strong magic. And also,
All right.
you really underestimate the sort of men that I have dealt with in my life.
All right.
All men are easily manipulated.
Well, okay. Yeah, I guess. And Krug is like kind of thinking about himself. Like, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
So, what's the plan?
Knick Knack's gonna stay and try to fix this poison situation.
Okay, what's Krug doing? You've got these are the known issues / things you have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
The poison, your friends,
Yeah.
wherever they are, and the fact that Jim is building up his army.
Yeah. We do need the friends.
And here's the other thing is that you don't know how much of this poison has already moved to another location.
Right. We need to figure that out too. Shoot.
Moss, while Krug's thinking about it, why don't you tell me what your plan is? Your plan is to go to the tent. Correct?
Yes, I'm going to go to the tent.
Okay.
I'm going to, see if I can find Scott on the way.
Okay.
Walk by his house and knock. And...
I think my mission is it's part neutralize the poison, but also to figure out go follow the tube first, figure out where that's going, if that's going somewhere where I can neutralize that poison first, and then come back and fix it. Just kind of have to figure out what I'm going to be doing.
Well, I think at that point, then I'd go with you. If the first thing you're gonna do is find out where the tube leads, I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, because if I'm only neutralizing the poison in the vat and there's other poison over here, it doesn't make any sense. I should do the stuff that's going to...
I can actually answer this pretty simply based off of a perception check. So if you want to roll that.
Anyone? Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, Jesus.
Jesus doesn't
17?
exist in this world.
17.
13.
The pipe goes out and goes straight into the ground.
Oh.
And is trenched to wherever it goes from
it's
there.
probably like groundwater or something. Or, I mean, either if it's not going to groundwater, we can't trace it either way, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, well...
Well, instead of neutralizing it, maybe I should work on an antidote. Can I make an antidote?
With your high level, you know that this poison, if consumed, kills.
Okay.
There's no antidote for death.
Okay. Understood.
There is, but that's higher level.
Yes, I've already turned the little tube off.
All right.
So additional poison isn't being brought to wherever it was, right? And there is this vat of poison. So the idea is that there's another location that's either holding poison, or poison is directly been going into the groundwater the whole time. That's kind of what you've kind of assumed. But you've had the water. You've also tested the water. You've tested the food. None of that had poison.
Right. I think if you're staying here, I should do this in character. If you're staying here and you're gonna work on making this inert, and we've dispatched all the zombies here, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
If you're going to the tent, maybe, I don't know, maybe Remy and Robin will show up there. Maybe they'll think to, no, it's not suspicious if we show up there.
I absolutely think that if we don't show up to the tent, that people are going to wonder where we are.
I don't want to be seen. I don't feel like I could take a punch right now.
Oh, absolutely. So I would have spells. I need to rest.
I'm gonna follow you, but I'm gonna stay hidden. I'm gonna try to stay hidden at least.
Well, if we came in together, it would be completely understandable. They know that we're friends.
Yeah. We could. I mean, we'll suss it out when we get there. I think is a better.
I mean,
idea.
you are Scott's brother. I'm Scott's lover. Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
See, now you're thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you insist, I guess. I think that's what we're doing. We're gonna both go to the tent.
Okay. So Knick Knack, roll me 4 consecutive crafting checks. Now you're heading straight there, or are you trying to do anything between?
I want to walk by Scott's shack or tent or whatever.
Oh, that's a great idea, actually. Yeah. And
just kind of see if he's there. Or...
I'm gonna see if the door's open if he's not there.
Oh yeah. So roll perception for that.
And we also say goodbye to Knick Knack, and we love her, and she's the best, etc.
Good luck, new friends. Don't die.
You can make explosions, right? Yeah. If something goes wrong, just make a big explosion. I'll come running.
Knick Knack.
Okay.
I wanted you to know that you always have a friend in me. Anytime I'm performing a show in any town, come to me, and I will always be there for you.
Oh, cool. You can always come to my it's kind of like a cave, but I call it a lab, and I live there, and I don't really leave it. You feel free to come on by.
It sounds very charming and homey.
It's great. It's full of bottles and stuff.
Ah, I see.
Thanks for being
I will pay you a visit as soon as I can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more comfortable in my comfort area, and I feel like going to someone else's there, I feel like more, I'm more
hey, Knick
likely
Knack. Knick Knack.
Yeah.
You should get a book on meditation. I think it would help you a lot.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, all right.
For funsies.
I got a lot of books, but I'll go with it. Okay, thanks, guys. You guys are real fun partying with, and I will definitely neutralize poison. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me.
I mean, we're gonna come check on you. We're not just gonna leave.
Yeah, we have to find those other. We have to find those other two too.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of work.
So, what was your 4 crafting rolls?
15, 15, 16, and 23.
Damn! Finally, got some good ass.
All those would have hit. Just throwing that out there.
Well, her crafting is a plus 12.
Yeah.
So
some of those are really real low.
I was like, 15 means 3 and 3. Those ain't good rolls. So you're working on it. With those 15 rolls, or with the 15, 15, 13, right?
16, 23.
16, 23. It's gonna take longer than you originally thought.
Yeah. Fam.
Yeah, those are this is a lot of poison, and trying to neutralize a lot of poison in a short amount of time is really difficult. So you're literally standing up there and pouring and waiting and interacting it with different ways as that's going on. Okay. You two are walking back there. Knick Knack, as you're up there, you hear someone walking into the door.
I try to hide myself.
And this is where.
Oh, you guys are gone.
And I try to peek over the edge and see who it is.
So roll me a stealth. The chocolate saved you with the 16.
16 or 18. 16 plus 6, so 22.
Sorry. Yes, 16.
Yeah.
So 22.
Yeah.
You you get as small as you possibly can, and you feel like you've can properly hide yourself. Now roll your perception.
It's 19.
Okay. So, with the two of you, you walk into the tent, and everyone's like getting to the tent, and everyone looks horribly worried. They're all looking around, talking amongst themselves. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, who's the? Is it the new people? What's going on?
Can I see Felicia?
Yeah, roll it.
7.
7.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of people going on.
Scat.
Huh?
I see scat.
Okay, that word has a...
Scat is...
Scat.
Nope.
I heard something different than what you meant.
Oh, I know. Can I roll
Yeah.
perception? Oh, natty 20 again!
Scott appears.
Yeah. You've summoned him.
I am Scott.
So you look around the room, and you see Scott standing at on the stage, and you see 2 large pots behind Jim, or behind him, and he walks off stage and is bringing a third onto the stage.
Scott is?
Scott is.
I'm going.
Sets him up. You also look around the room, including Scott. You see 909 people.
909.
That's so many people.
Counter.
Is that how many we're at Jonestown?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I walk with purpose to Scott.
Okay.
I'm following her.
Okay.
Scott!
Oh, great! You're here. This is perfect. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad I'm here. Can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah, I've got to do this. Jim's asked me to do
No,
this.
but just a moment. Come here. It's very important. I promise you're going to want to hear this. Scott, come here, please.
Roll me a diplomacy.
Okay.
Can I aid her?
Mm-hmm.
11.
If I'm also rolling?
So, how are you aiding her?
Scott.
Like you're like.
Yeah.
So, aid is just a +2 to her roll.
Right, if I succeed, which
Yeah.
I probably do because... 15, maybe not.
15's the exact number.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get a +2.
13.
13 total. He's like, I really got to do this. Jim asked, it's really important. I'm almost done.
She grabs him and kisses him.
He stops immediately and he's like,
Listen, if you've ever trusted me, you have to listen to me right now.
What is it?
Come here. She
Where?
pulls him down into like the front row.
Okay.
And she's being like very affectionate with him as like a cover.
Okay.
And she says, listen to me. The things that's in those vats, it's poison.
No, it's not poison. He's done this before. He
listen.
said it's poison, and it's a
Scott.
He said it's poison?
Yeah. He does this regularly. He tells everyone that it's poison and convinces everyone to drink it, and it's a sign of showing our loyalty. He just gets like this sometimes.
Scott,
we do it, and we've never died.
Scott, we just killed 5 zombies that were protecting this. It's a poison.
We had an alchemist with us, Scott.
I think that this is good enough for another diplomacy roll. Okay. And yeah, both of you rolled it.
19 plus 7, so that would be 26.
26, and then what'd you get?
16.
16, so that's, you said 26?
Yeah, 28.
So 28. He stops and he looks at the, like, the big jugs, and he, like, lifts the jugs up and looks inside of them, and he's like...
Look, Scott, I don't know anything about alchemy myself, but we trust the person that told us this stuff is dangerous.
I wouldn't lie to you, Scott. I wouldn't. All of these people are going to die, and it's going to be on your hands.
And also zombies. And I'm like peeling back my robes and showing him where they scratched me and bit me. I barely got out of there.
Takes the things and pushes them over, and the liquid falls out and pours over the back of the stage.
Yay.
Did she explain to us about like the problems with that?
The quantity in which that was there.
Oh, I see. So this is probably
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's the difference between like tipping a Gatorade thing over
Right.
and then tipping a Gatorade truck over.
Yeah. Good analogy.
Moss looks right at him and then like smiles and then like jumps on stage and with like her loudest, biggest performer voice says like, "You're all in danger and you need to run."
All right, so you're gonna roll a diplomacy check, but not yet. Don't roll it yet, because we're gonna go back to Knick Knack.
What's gracious
Knick
happening?
Knack, you walk as you're looking over. You see Jim with his hands out.
Bitch, why is he always hanging out with me?
Flies covering his hands, swarming around him. Oh, little one, don't you think you can hide from me?
I mean, I thought I rolled really high on stealth, so I thought I could, but you know, it's just...
Is that what you're saying?
No, I just thought that's Michelle talking.
He continues to walk further into the room. You may have gotten rid of my pets, but I'm about to have so much more. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you all so much. I'm going to take these off. Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of Quarter Corvids. So we only have one more episode in this arc. So make sure to join us next week for the final episode of this arc. And then after that, or I'm hoping by the end of that episode, we can announce something super cool about Arc 3, but I can't say anything until that has been dealt with. While
we do it, we're all going to be on fire. We're all going to be actually on fire.
This was actually Michelle's last episode with us.
Yay, thank you for having me.
No, thank you so much for coming and joining us.
I want Knick Knack forever.
Knick Knack will come back anytime Knick Knack wishes.
Here's
the other cool thing is, in about a week's time, we will have emotes, actually.
What?
Yeah, so we will have a Quarter Corvids official emote coming in, which I'm very, very excited about.
Are they crows?
There are going to be crows.
Cute!
They might be crow skulls, though. So we'll see when they come out.
Even cuter!
Yeah, so...
Can we get a hero point emote? How many slots do we have right now? I want a hero point emote.
So right now, I think we have used all of ours, but...
We're probably going to get more at some point.
If we get partnered, we will have more.
Knock on wood.
So that's a thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Wood hard.
Yeah. Softly.
Yeah. So yeah, I would be super down for a hero point one.
Yeah.
I also definitely gave Jason a hero point in the Discord server for being awesome and and saving Krug's butt tonight.
Yeah, that was gonna be my outro. Was like, hey, for real though, Jason, thank you.
You're the OG.
It would be Claudel Krug would have been the name.
Claudel Krug.
Yeah, so we've got a ton of stuff going on. We hopefully we'll be able to announce when season 3 or arc 3 of Quarter Corvids will be coming out. The idea is that one's going to be even longer. Weird stuff happened, so this one became another short one, and it wasn't supposed to be. This one was supposed to be a long... Anyways, long story. That's inside baseball. We've got that going on. We have the Discord server that has Quarter Corvids stuff going on in it, and as you can tell from tonight, things from the server actually affect the game, and things from the game actually affect the server.
And I will say, and I haven't told you this, and there's no way that you're going to believe me when I say that, but still, I was worried that when you did it was going to be like hacky and lame and just like shoved, but you did it so well.
Which part?
The part with the thing. It was so good. I was like, oh, damn, okay. Jesus Christ, that was great. I loved it. It was nice.
There's a couple of what's really great about it is we have a handful of GMs who have free reign to run their own storylines within like a specific like limits of like what's going on.
The canon.
Yeah, and so they're running their own stories, and then I'm running the overarching story for the for it. Right now there is a murderer on the loose in the city. Everyone woke up this morning to the Herald of Town talking about someone being murdered.
Heralding.
Yeah, they were heralding. They were saying, "Heary, heary." And then tomorrow, Thursday, is actually our first big server event where everyone's coming and celebrating Ash's birthday. Ash is the barmaid that works at the Tipsy Crow. It's her birthday, and so everyone's coming to the Tipsy Crow because it's half half-price drinks.
Ooh.
And everyone is celebrating. It's an opportunity for everyone to get together and like play in character. Some of us will be in voice. I'm going to be in voice chat during the evening, and then everyone's going to be in text chat all day there. So it's kind of like a fun.
I'll come out.
If you're like me and haven't introduced your character to anybody yet, and you want an excuse to do so, half-price drinks is a good excuse for anybody.
Also, get drunk in real life if you're not sober.
Yeah, I'll send you a link to the Discord. Oh, you already have it. If you want to be on it, I'll send it to you.
Yay!
Too. If that's something you're into, don't feel pressured.
That's what you're
I think that's everything. We will have a new episode of Game Gorgon out on Friday, right?
Yes.
And that one
Friday night.
And what's that one?
Swashbuckler.
Yes. And then Gods and Magic came out today, and I was reading it all day today. Oh,
me too.
You're lucky I didn't throw so many things at all of you.
I want to do a whole episode on boons and curses.
I'm down. I'm so down.
It's so cool.
I want to do a Lana Del Rey cover of Gods and Monsters.
Gods and Magic?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the Lana Del Rey song?
I was wondering where you're going with that.
It's like in the land of gods and
Yeah.
monsters, I was an angel.
But yeah, thank you so much, everyone that came and hung out and chat. It was very, very lovely and very fun to hang out with all of you and watch you all freak out over different things. It was fun.
And if you don't think that Indigo would have killed my character if we hadn't remembered that I had a hero point, you really need to go watch more Game Gorgon. Straight up would have.
Yeah, I was like, well, Krug's dead. And then literally chat was like,
hero point?
He should use a hero point. And I was like, you haven't used your hero point. Like that was
so lucky.
Like the candle thing in season 1, that was legit. I warn you, if you fall through, I hope someday that like I, as somebody who knows the cynical side of the internet and like, oh, maybe this is all staged. It's not. I want you to believe me at some point. So here's the thing. The only thing that I do as a GM is if you've never played a role-playing game, whether that be Dungeons & Dragons or Pathfinder or whatever, if this is your first introduction, I give you one free one. Yep. I give you one free death, which is like,
I see.
I go, oh, you would have died there. You're unconscious. Like I give everyone one, and then after that one, you're done. But you've played for one. Is this really your first
Pathfinder?
It's your first Pathfinder,
yeah.
But it's not your first fantasy game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't have given it to you. Does anyone else have anything else to talk about before we head off?
Thanks for saving my character.
Gift me on the internet, you cowards.
Because she wants to be gift dabbing. I'm going to end on that unless you want to say
It's been a pleasure being here. Thank you so much for having me.
We love you,
please come
Michelle.
back.
Yes, I'd love to come back.
All right. Bye, everyone.